Yeah, okay, but now summon the electrofish. Summon them.
You want to ping regular?
Yeah.
You must ping.
Pingus.
Okay, I was typing searching.
Hello and welcome, ladies and chatfish, to a glorious stream where I'm about to call Dispatch hyper woke. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not going to do that. As funny as it would be
He's lying to you.
as funny as it would be to just make shit up and just trigger people right now for just no reason, it would be funny. But Dispatch, we're going to talk about this Vigima game. So this game came out recently and was relatively well received, which is funny because usually these Telltale games, or Telltale style games, do fucking horribly lately. And for the first time in forever, a game has actually come out that's actually doing relatively well. Now, I did take a quick investigation look at this game and found that the game itself was actually not that impressive. It's fairly mediocre or average, I'd say. But what makes it stand out is that it doesn't really feel insanely sterile when it comes to a lot of certain things, like characters and stuff like that. Well, hold on, sorry. Let me rewind that. Characters and writing, like when I did the investigation, are pretty poor, but it has like a romance thing going on. So what was interesting about this game is that this is the first time I've seen a... sorry, critical. Sorry, get that. Don't want to look at... Okay, this is the first...
Critical role. Now you know why.
Sorry, it's just gross. But or where was I? All right, so like, I'm joking. I'm not really though. But so, what was I gonna say about this game? It has like 1 point of interest.
Dating sim.
Oh yes, that's right. It's so forgettable. I can't remember. So this game is a dating sim, and is one of the first Western dating sims I've ever seen. That's interesting. That's all there is to really talk about for this game. Sadly, there isn't anything else really to mention.
And I do want to point out, we know that that's why it sells, because the developers have made a statement.
I did that again.
About because it's apparently becoming requested that this was in the game, that the developers regret removing sex scenes, or like the intention of putting in sex scenes. They decided to scrap that idea.
I don't really care.
That is the reason people are interested in the game, is because they want to date attractive characters.
I mean, in the case of this game, because it's a dating sim, sex scenes are probably actually a good thing to have here. Because it's not actually... It's a dating sim.
Because the only thing I've ever heard about this game, the only thing people talk about, or care about, isn't the mechanics of you're a dispatcher. It's about dating the characters. That's all people actually care about.
This is just a dating sim game, and it's one of the dating sim games, and the only reason why it's really worth talking about is it's a Telltale knockoff that managed to actually excite interest in the adventure, point-and-click style things, and it's also a dating sim. And its only real claim to fame is that it's a dating sim, and that's about it. But
that's not its only claim.
Oh, it has another one?
Got
that's the only thing I've ever seen people talk about.
Yes, the VAs is another huge advertisement of the game. They used a bunch of big name streamers.
Okay. So they're using influencers to whatever. It doesn't matter. It's a marketing ploy.
They got.
I don't care about that. So that's irrelevant, because in like a decade's time, nobody will remember that, because they'll be dead or they'll be canceled or whatever. So
it doesn't matter what happens later. So it's
it only matters what's now. But legacy-wise, what this game actually means, legacy-wise, is actually what really matters. Think grand picture. Don't think short term. Short term, they don't matter. The big thing here, grand term wise, is what does this mean for the industry? Well, this might mean that you might see those Telltale style games return back to prominence once more, as they have fallen to the wayside into obscurity. And that is the actual big thing with this game. Not the game itself, but what it means for the industry. And so that might actually revitalize interest into that. And it might also spark something else relatively interesting for some. I don't give two shits about it, but you might. Dating sims might become popular in the West all of a sudden. Maybe. I mean, they aren't necessarily not popular. It's just that they're mostly produced development-wise by the East. So you might see development studios in the West start making shit for this kind of like genre. That is interesting. And that's all that actually matters here. So that will take approximately 2 to 3 years before you see anything manifest from this point right now. So you're probably not going to see anything crazy for another 2 to 3 years. But keep your eyes out, because you might hear development and movement start taking place because of this game. And that might spark a new positive trend. What is a positive trend, you ask? A positive trend could be something that has any positivity whatsoever. Now, this game has relatively... I don't want to use the word attractive characters because I feel like that's a lie, but it has subjectively attractive characters.
Well, one of the main waifus has a fucking nose ring.
Yeah,
so.
I think about...
I got another one. Well,
Gag.
well, one of them, the one I've always seen people go out, has, well, a massive rack.
Big
Well, they all have
titties.
massive racks.
But yeah, it doesn't matter. Those are pedantic bullshit. The big thing is what does this mean for the industry? What does this mean for you? How does this game affect you, and how will this game affect you going forward? The only thing you can really do is maybe we'll get some new shit that might be more interesting. Maybe stories that are less politically focused. I didn't try this game because I don't really care about dating sims, and chat doesn't seem to give two shits about it either. So we just kind of ignored it because our community doesn't seem to care too much. And that's neat.
Funded it, yeah.
Well, nobody cares. So, but the big thing is that doesn't matter. The big thing is what this means for the industry, what this means for up-and-coming games, and that is what actually matters. So, well, it'll be interesting to see, like, episodic games make a return. The one thing I will say is business structure-wise, this is different. So a couple things changed with the financial structure of this game. Notice how they didn't sell things in episodes or in little pieces like that. It's just a one-time purchase for the title. $30 and it's the whole thing, right? That's interesting because that means that they're more or less going to, going forward, other games might follow the same trend where everything is going to be just a one-time purchase. Which is honestly, I think, for the best, because microtransactions and DLCs is fucking awfully cringe. Bear in mind that all this other shit is just, supporter crap. None of it actually matters. But that's all that matters with that game, because it actually has no real relevance beyond that. Next up, we have something far more significant. What? This is actually
Blake
big.
was making a deal. Yes, but Blake was trying to make a deal with chat. I'm looking into it now to see if it's something
Hyper
that even
Devotion Noir. Fucking cringe.
It's a porn game, Blake.
Alex
It
Fox.
looks suspicious.
Oh, some people actually have comments on the game. I'm surprised. Chatfish mostly didn't seem to care. But Alex Fox actually mentioned something. He says, I kind of wish that it was an actual superhero police management strategy game and not a visual novel. That's fair. I think I would be a lot more interested in that, but I don't really give two shits about visual novels. I know Chatfish find them funny sometimes to make me read, or do. But I'm going to level with you. I think visual novels are not for me. I don't mind reading
video games.
They have fail states, but they're not very fun. The most interesting thing is you might have interesting characters in it, but when I play a video game, I want to play with game mechanics. I'm cool with story stuff, but if it just turns into like a long talky thing, like I need to go in with a certain mindset, right? Like if it's Telltale's Walking Dead, which is actually pretty good. Well, was like season one
was fun. Season 2 was funny.
Season 2 had good
bad.
but funny moments. The Kenny moments are like king, and everything else is ass. Yeah,
Kenny is the best character. Yes,
Kenny is the
honestly
best character.
the best. More like his personal character is the best.
When you invest in Kenny, he goes through so many character arcs, and it's actually really cool. But like beyond him, actually he goes through a character bit of a reset. But either way, that was only for season 2. Are doing the topics you didn't get to yesterday? We are, but if we missed them, go ahead and post it in the Bickering Bunch discussion. We didn't do all the topics because these fireside chat streams are actually incredibly, incredibly popular amongst the chatfish. Like, insanely so. They do incredibly well. Like, I can't even wrap my head around how well this shit does. But yeah, so either way, Valve is still aiming. Yeah, do we move on? Yeah, we're moving on. Moving on. We're free. We're free of the Dispatch visual novel shit. Perfect. Pirate Nation. This is a Twitter account. He sometimes posts funny things. He sometimes posts dumb things. He sometimes posts smart things. I actually follow him. He says...
He mostly just posts repeats of whatever the article is he's linking to.
He usually just steals other people's shit. But he's useful. useful tool. So, Valve
Yes.
is still aiming for a 2025 Half-Life 3 announcement, according to Gabe Follower. Credible Half-Life data miner Tyler McVicker just said in his stream that he expects Valve to announce Half-Life 3 within 2 weeks. Oh my god. Remember when everybody said I was wrong about Half-Life Alyx? I'm now vindicated many years later.
Keep reading.
Sorry.
Keep reading it, Gibbs.
I'm gonna gloat because if this turns out to be fake, this is my one chance to gloat and then it's over for me. So
Also, stream paused, and I have a question for you.
Your chubby
Should there
little
be
chip.
music?
I suppose there could be music. I guess Chatfish like music. Like Chatfish like
Yeah,
Does
music.
Chatfish like music?
Chatfish, do you like
Let's
music?
Let's go back to the early era of
Yo,
YouTube.
chat-
Licensed music.
Yo, chat bitches. Damn, we gotta go chat bitches. Fuck.
Just Google most popular licensed music and play that.
And then kill myself.
It's just gonna be fucking Evanescence or 3 days. Not 3 days. Grace,
No,
but,
That
no,
stuff's
it's-
copyright
it's,
claimed.
It's Miley
I know.
Cyrus.
That's what I was pointing out.
What the fuck?
No, for gaming, right? 'Cause
Or
you
whoever
remember,
the Christmas song is.
I don't like either of
That's
you
not
right now.
Miley Cyrus.
I don't fucking know. I don't care.
But I'm referencing the ancient fucking compilations of fucking WoW PvP where people would just have very poor footage of themselves playing WoW while playing like a Linkin Park in the background.
Okay, that wasn't copyright free. Because that stuff got claimed eventually. Now,
Eventually.
Spider Pig donates $2. Well, that's before YouTube made money. Like, you couldn't make money
Yeah,
off YouTube.
exactly.
Spider Pig donates $2 and says, at Conus, not for long. I one. He says, and then dies.
Now I know no one wants to act green yinless, but there is 2 bounties you can get, chat. Semper Tantrum and Hugo Fugi.
If you get them, you get a chatfish, a buggerfish.
No, wait, that changed.
No.
Yep.
Never mind.
I don't know if you were updated. That's why I said we changed how it works.
I think he was just reading what it is, Gibbs.
Oh, yes?
I was
Okay.
looking at the bounty. I
Oh,
was
then
reading
you're
it.
good. Never mind. Then you know. Never mind. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Chatfish,
No, you can go ahead and say.
Buggerfish, calm/game.
So you
game
can get a
choice of
comm
thumbnail.
slot, or you can pick a game and it'll be streamed and get a thumbnail.
Wow.
So you basically can just
W-O-W.
have a game fund be done.
You like that, don't
Go.
you, chat? Like, no,
Or
we
cops.
don't like it because we
Yes,
small
or
and yo.
not both. That's a bit much.
Valve is still aiming for a 2025 Half-Life 3 announcement. I read that already. Gabe Follower predicted Deadlock before everyone else, and Tyler McVicker was right about Half-Life Alyx. Both are credible on Valve projects. Yeah, so they've proven a few times that both have a good track record and both are corroborating the same story that Half-Life 3 is confirmed. The Gabe box was announced yesterday.
Game box.
We covered the Gabe box
Cube kid.
or Gabe Cube.
Yeah, it's the Gabe Cube.
The Gabe Cube.
The Gabe
Which
Cube
I've been
is coming.
seeing lots of edits. Actually, I'm gonna find one and post it
All right,
in
well,
here.
I don't care about who you are anymore. So back on topic. So Gabe Cubes, right? So there is probably a new Source Engine thingy maybe in the works or something. So maybe we can actually see like a real Half-Life game maybe come out. Now, I have debates about the Half-Life storyline, to be frank with you, because this is way more interesting than Dispatch.
It was also leaked, apparently.
Spunk Jam
allegedly.
gives some membership. But so
It's
the big problem is, if you remember our playthrough of Half-Life Alyx, they retconned Eli Vance dying at the end. Because you
What?
basically made a deal in which Alex made a deal in which she basically handed herself over so that the G-Man would change fate. And so the G-Man basically twisted fate in a way that he intervened so that Eli Vance lived instead of dying. You didn't know that?
I never played through, and I didn't catch that stream.
Yeah, it basically created like a so there's now like a different twist of fate, but the G-Man's powers are basically confirmed to be like godlike after Half-Life
I'll also
Alyx.
point out the G-Man works for the people who are fighting the Confine. He's not one of them.
No, he's not. He is a like a middleman, basically.
So just
mercenary.
how insanely powerful are they?
Yeah, so the G-Man dude is nuts in terms of his power because he was able to basically make a deal with Alex and like, okay, you freed me. You get one choice on what you want me to do to help you or whatever. And she's like, I want that. And it's like, okay, you can have your dad live. In exchange, I get to keep you as like leverage or something. And so at the end of Half-Life Alex, Alex is basically taken by the G-Man. I think, I can't remember the ending 100%. Eli Vance is spared and isn't killed. And now you don't know what happened to Alex. And because it ends with you playing as Gordon for like 5 seconds, where you just like look from his perspective.
I'll also point out, because the G-Man could literally freeze time. That's how he was going to rescue Gordon at the end of Half-Life 2. The Vortigaunts are also extremely powerful because they stopped him. So humanity is really, really underpowered.
I mean, in the Half-Life universe, humans are just caught in a border skirmish on the periphery of a much larger
We're
war.
literally the tribals that on that island that's never been contacted.
G-Man is a man of G. So yeah, CBT, Mr. Gibbs, or cock and ball torture. Not that I wish to imply that your balls still function.
Blake says Half-Life is American Wuxia.
Shut up, Blake.
Wushu? Is that what you mean?
No, Wuxia.
What's
Apparently there's
wuxia?
2 types.
Definitely.
Apparently it's just bad, or it's terrible writing.
Now,
No, it's
Chatfish,
wuxia. You're stupid,
we
then,
need to
ain't you?
work together to kill Plague. Like,
He was adamant there's 2 types. Also stream paused.
Shut the fuck up and don't talk to me anymore. You make me keep clicking
Chips,
away.
we need to talk about Chinese martial arts fiction.
So hold up, we're not done with the Half-Life conversation, you fucking
Yeah, I
moron.
posted images for you.
Oh my god, fuck, I don't like you either. Oh my god, that's unrelated.
What about the other one? It's the Gabe Cube. There's 2 there. There's 2 images.
I don't like this picture at all.
What about the other
You
one?
like it. You like it. It's your favorite
Click
thing
one of
you've
the
ever
arrows.
seen.
Kid.
If I ever buy one of these things, I would get it like that. That one's pretty good. But that one's good. I also really like this one. He's like,
The best part is, so this, I don't know how well you could do. The front plate though, with that face, you could do that. You could do that very easily. Because the front face plate is, well, just swap out. It's completely customizable. You can just swap it out, or 3D print a new one, just paint it, do whatever you want.
Gabe is
That looks
locked
like
by Phantom Zone. The GameCube has got to be the greatest thing to happen in the gaming industry, machine and technology wise, in a long time. Oh my fucking god. It hurts my soul, Chatfish.
It's beautiful.
So yeah,
Lord Gavin.
it looks pretty fucking cool. Oh my god. We will talk
He's
about
locked
that.
in the Phantom Zone.
Gabe D6. Gabe Cubes. Gabe Dice.
roll your Gabe dice. I got a 20 Gabe.
So,
I got shocked, Gabe.
That's a good roll. Oh yes, they're.
oh my god, the
improving
people in the
on,
background look fucking terrible. What is that thing? Is that a person? That one right there in the pink shirt.
creature.
Is that actually a woman or is that a dude? And what the fuck is
Yes.
that next to them? Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the marketing. Whatever happened to getting people that look like people? You know what I mean?
It's
Maybe
possible.
I'm
No,
maybe
it's
I'm
okay.
being insensitive, but I just don't think I
Either
fucking
way,
care.
They're
I-
working on a new headset for VR, which is good considering like they're the only people working on that shit right now.
Yeah, they're
Basically,
the
it
only
looks
one
like it's
pushing the
taken
VR
the
tech.
index and just improved on it in every way, I think, is the entire point of it.
Yep, because VR technology is kind of, well, as we found out, it was a trend. The VR stuff is cool and I like it, but it will never replace traditional gaming. It's just never going to happen. And so that's something that the industry needs to accept, but it can also accept that it'll have a niche. There is a demand for it. I will say that these controllers are actually really good, mostly because they have analog and not touch-based interfacing. My VR shit is all fucking touch-based, and it's absolute hell.
Easy access batteries. They spin
Wow.
too.
They spit. Wow. Yeah, those controls actually look pretty decent.
Yeah.
Yeah, those look actually good, which is actually nice because the I will be right.
Welcome to stream, Crazy Templar.
Yeah, welcome to stream because
Hey,
the
Kim,
the
go
fucking
over to
Vive that I
your-
have is fucking ass. What?
Go over to your
I have-
Switch and look at those. Look at the fucking Joy-Cons and feel them, and remember how bad they are to use.
Oh,
I
the
have
Switch,
a
those are terrible. Yeah.
Quest
Yes.
like 3 or 2 or whatever.
Nintendo was the originator for fucking motion control bullshit, and then
The TV remote.
yes, that's fucking their Wii remotes, and it was so fucking bad.
Ah, yes, the new Steam controller thing. That
Yes,
thing.
They're selling that because of console gamers being too inept to use a keyboard.
Well, no, they had a Steam controller before, and it was
It was ass. I have it.
It's
in
like
a box somewhere.
every other controller like kind of curves downward. Let's do the opposite of that.
I have the original Steam controller, and
I
it's
ha-
so
so do I.
bad. It's got
My-
it doesn't
my
have analog.
brother
It has
talked
touch
about how
pads.
amazing it was.
It's
I got it, and it's like this thing is horrible.
Fucking rancid. Touch-based interfacing is ass for gaming. It always has been. It's either analog or go fuck yourself. I hate whenever I see science fiction shows and like there's like touch screens and stuff like that. I think I want to blow my fucking brains out because I'm like, that's ass.
No kips.
The future's just
Hologram.
ass.
Touch hologram.
Where they're like
Here, I'll
they like
link-
wiggle
I'll
their
link to
arms
the
around
Steam
and they throw
controller.
things like Tony Stark does, and it's like, what the fuck? What are you doing? Why is it that in the future you have to like fucking do all this extra nonsense to like move a computer window? Like I can flick my mouse like twice and I'll have done what Tony Stark did in 5 seconds, but 10 times more effectively.
You know, Kibbs, whenever you say spheres and shit, I think of you doing what Tony Stark did.
Oh my god,
Just
shut the
playing
fuck
with a fucking sphere, saying this is clearly a diagram. It's a fucking sphere.
It's a fucking
Just a bunch of fucking circles and like polygonal shapes.
Like says the Steam
Spinning
frame is
around.
wireless. The battery is on the back. Nice.
Neat.
kill it.
2 speakers on each side, one pointing towards the back. Nice. I also, yeah, you grabbed it already.
Kill. Rapier.
Looks all right.
Actually, has analog sticks.
I don't like
It's a
those little
nice-
pad things, but yeah.
No, they really like their touchpad things, and I found them to be just be
The
trash.
like if I could get a version with the touch pads removed, like that'd be nice. But yeah, because I like the buttons.
It looks more
underneath the controller.
comfortable to hold than the other one.
Because the
Think about
touchpad shit is just ass. It's
Think about
ass.
it this way, Kibbs.
Oh,
This touchpad
idea.
can be used to emulate Nintendo games.
Ditch the touchpads and ditch that little dotted button and turn this into a keyboard.
Like with the little keyboard attachment.
Oh
to
yes,
the
micro
Xbox
keyboard's
controller
my
had.
favorite.
Those were awesome. And you know I'm right. Phones were great. I had this phone that you could flip, and then it had this micro keyboard because it slide down, and it was fucking amazing. That's why women dated Kib. Then I replaced it, and then women didn't date Kib no more. And that's why, because my texting skills dropped. I was like, what? You didn't make any fucking shit. It is. Women will leave you if you can't text properly.
Place boobies in place of touchpads. Why are there 2 touchpads though?
For each
One
thumb.
for each thumb.
I hate it though. I don't like the touchpads. I think the touchpads can go to
It's
fucking
in
hell.
case if you're crippled and have a left hand.
Domin says the VR headset does eye tracking to wherever you look and improves resolution on a certain spot in your headset. That is cool.
What are you talking about?
Said the VR headset apparently does eye tracking, so it will and it will improve the resolution based on where you're looking.
Oh, that's actually pretty cool. Yeah, this thing has eye. Yeah, it's got eye tracking built inside. Yeah, no,
Wait, what is
Sucks
that
if you're
That's
scene?
cool.
farsighted.
I wish I could
What
get
is it-
that. That looks actually
What is
pretty
this-
cool.
What is
What?
this scene that they're showing there?
Oh, that's from Half-Life Alyx.
Okay.
That's like the opening area when you first play
I
the
don't
game.
recognize that.
Because basically,
I have no memory of this place.
I do. I remember playing Half-Life Alyx. It's pretty fun.
I was there. It was me, kid.
Hello, Portrait Seal. Enjoy your shower.
Yep, get sparkly clean, as a good chatfish should be. Remember, chatfish must be sparkly for Kib to molest.
Rub-a-dub-dub, their little bellies.
They don't molest me. I'm gonna molest you. Come here. He's like,
The VR headset's nice. I probably personally won't get it because there's nothing I want to play VR. So I have a VR headset. It's still
Same.
too much hassle ultimately.
Yes.
Because you almost always need a lot of space to play it, and it's like I don't feel like
Ooh.
setting up a place just to do VR games like once in a blue moon.
It was like that time when I got a VR headset and I was like reaching up in the air and then I smacked my hand. I'm like, ah, and then my hand turned black and by my wrist and I'm like, ah, and I was laying on the ground screaming. And you know why that was?
Same.
My fan was on.
Nice. Same with the Steam controller. The Steam controller it looks like a vast improvement on the original one.
It hurts.
But I have no reason to get it because I have my Elite 2 controller and it's still fully functional.
There's also no reason for me to do it because there's no VR games that
you
make
guys
me
got
go
these
like
fancy ass controllers. I just got an Xbox One controller.
Well, the Elite's just an Xbox One with just some new extra features.
Does it call you a big boy?
Now, the Steam machine, depending on that price, that I can see potentially if it's something sometime down the road I might end up grabbing.
But why? Your
If
PC
something
should
happens to my
outpace it.
computer, yes, but if my PC something happens to it, I could just have that as the backup. I could then use that as a travel PC.
Yeah.
or-
You can put it into your portable compartment, and then
There's
bring it when you leave.
there's a lot more use for that. So if I ever go visit someone, I can just bring that for a computer instead of having to lug my tower everywhere and all the other shit.
VR
I imagine it will need a
gaming.
lot of cleaning though because of how small it is.
Oh yeah, actually I found images the other day. I'm gonna grab them quick. Of someone took it apart,
And
and it is
And?
unbelievably compact.
well, yeah, it's
But
very
why?
small.
Yeah, I'm ruining. But why? Because it's small.
But
It's a GameCube, Kib. Of
It's
course
a
it's
the hand
Game-
control things don't have straps for them flying. That's true. That was one thing that made the Wiimotes very good. So you better hope you have a good grip, or those things are gonna go. Whoosh. Like,
Don't
"Whoa."
get too enthusiastic in whatever you're playing. I posted pictures of it.
Is that your little fucking chubby little fingies?
I don't have a Steam machine, Gibbs.
Okay.
It's someone else.
Or
Gabe.
Gabe Cube.
Gabe Coop. Whose little fingies is that?
I don't know.
Can we touch the little fingies?
No.
Can we
Can we hold their hand? I want to
No.
hold their hand.
Like, he's just so fucking mad about it. Like, we can't even touch his little fingies, Chant. Alright.
But yeah, that's what the inside of it looks like. So it's... If you have to take that apart to clean it, you can take off the sides, but
It's compact.
that's gonna be rough.
Alright,
There's
next
probably
up,
instructions how to clean it.
Metroid 4 Beyond. Watch me get fucking DMCA'd for fucking streaming this. So I'm gonna be real with you. I don't want to switch to because they're fucking expensive. But we'll take a look at the game. Maybe the game will be interesting.
First-person adventure.
First person adventure.
I hate the.
It's
fucking
slightly better
Nintendo
GameCube
version.
graphics.
It kind of looks better than GameCube, yeah, I suppose.
It's slightly better.
And we got our
When the
space
Galactic
battle.
Federation UTO Research Center is attacked by arch-rival Silex.
Okay, what the fuck is this fucking intro?
Answers their distress call.
It's Nintendo narration, kids. They need to explain the entire game in the trailers.
She awakens on an unknown planet called Vuros.
Bureaus. Oh god, we're just like spoiling now.
Fight to survive
Yeah.
the planet and find a way home.
Find out.
Alright, we now know the plot of the game. We now know the... I don't know, I personally don't like it when they tell you
Euros.
that.
It's Metroid Halo, says Blake.
You will explore lush jungles full of plant
It's Metroid Infinity.
a factory roaring.
The art design's pretty good. But I still don't want to buy a Switch 2.
Research lab, frozen
You know what I mean?
in ice.
Yeah, level design looks pretty
Okay,
good.
so it's doing all the things of
Environments.
All of which
of
contribute
Metroid
to
Prime.
civilization.
Well, I hope so. It's a Metro Prime game.
Huh.
I'm terrible at these games.
The maps are maze-like and intricately detailed. And ferocious beasts will stand in your way.
Don't worry, they're playing just as well as you do, kids.
The key to exploration is the scan visor, which you'll use to gather information.
I'm sorry, I don't know why that was funny. The skin
skin
bites.
bite.
Civilization crumble, and what have they left behind? Could there be a clue to your escape? Scan various objects
I'm not gonna lie, this narration kind of makes it worse.
to find a way forward.
No,
Yeah.
the fucking Nintendo narration is always terrible. I don't know why they fucking.
Also,
have it.
that armor doesn't look very cool.
It's because it's the bitch armor. Because you got all your armor.
One
your
mysterious
armor
guy says, "I don't
building
want the Switch 2."
Power beam, which can shoot rapid
The power.
or charged.
I will say that the combat does not look very, very good.
Missiles.
It looks the same as Prime.
Yeah, it looks like it's
The
GameCube.
first Prime.
I will say that the environments look very pretty and artistically designed. But yeah, I will say that the combat looks like it had not improved at all.
It's Metroid Prime with a better FOV
Received
and a bit better graphics.
passed down on Vuros.
And new map.
Vuros. If I hear Vuros one more fucking time, I'm gonna kill myself.
Rerules.
Let me just go get
Yeah,
my
we
gun.
need to rename the world. And your game, by the way. Call it V-Rose.
And use the psychic glove to
Psychic
manipulate
glove.
energy and activate machinery. By harnessing these abilities, you can access new areas, greatly expanding the explorable world.
Whoa. How come the human hand managed to open that?
Because she's still a bug, not bug, a bird. In
But
some
this
way.
is a different alien race, isn't it?
No, it's clearly Chozo. It's always Chozo. It's gonna be Chozo forever.
They didn't say Chozo's, but yeah, he's probably right. It'll be an offshoot of Chozo.
The various zones are connected by a central desert called Soul Valley.
Okay.
Wow. Sun Valley.
By obtaining Viola, a machine
Motorcycle.
by an ancient civilization, you can freely traverse the roadless desert as you head for each zone. Certain actions.
How do we make Samus cooler? Give her a motorcycle.
Hey, they gave her the bike from the one Zelda game.
Approaching enemies. And smashing crystals at high speed to convert them into the energy you'll need on your adventure.
Energy.
Plus, if Samus is in a location where she can ride Viola, it can be summoned instantly. And by dismounting, you'll return to a first-person perspective to continue exploring.
I can figure that out, game. You don't.
They have to spell it out for you kids. You
Jake,
kids
you
realize
go be
that.
pushing. It's like, oh my god, I feel like I'm fucking six.
Some Galactic Federation troopers were also transported to Vuros.
Is that the first thing they showed people's faces in a
In the
Metroid game?
primes.
No.
They have in the other though.
Follow distress signals to help the troopers and occasionally.
I do like this aspect though, helping out the Galactic Federation.
Oh my god, that actually is nice. That's like the only thing that I actually like about this.
The,
besides the
the humans in the setting, yeah.
the Galactic Federation is actually doing something. Because the Galactic
Samus
Federation
goes
in
with
the
it.
lore never does fucking anything.
Or if
They
they,
just
do,
get beat up.
They get slaughtered, and then Samus comes to help out.
I think this is a good change in my eyes because, like, I'm gonna level with you. The Metroid Prime games don't really have a story because it's like just notes, and notes are not good storytelling.
This, I will say, like, this actually does look like finally an improvement on Metroid Prime, because the last couple of ones I saw didn't look interesting.
Okay, I'm sorry, the
My
dialogue.
family.
I have no
Let me
interest.
tell you about my family, Samus. The baby.
Oh my god, they all say that? Is that all their motivation? I might take back what I just said.
About the Federation, all they care about is family.
My family. Vin
My
Diesel
core
is the
belief,
Federation
family.
admiral or whatever.
Family values. Little Japanese boy.
Metroid
You need to
Combat Evolved says play.
Have children.
Available December 4th. only on the Nintendo
Hipper says, of
Switch
course, the
2.
woman crashing the bike is a core gameplay mechanic.
If it was on PC, I might pick it up, but it's not, so I'm not really interested too much.
Don't worry.
Yeah.
People.
Nintendo's
emulate it.
still too much in the past with some things.
Nintendo Switch 2 edition of the game.
My family's is chat bitches.
Oh wait, no wait.
You can use mouse
Scroll back a little bit
controls for intuitive gameplay
Huh?
on Switch 2.
A little bit.
Mouse controls.
Wait, what?
It's available for the original Nintendo
The
Switch.
footage shown was from the Nintendo Switch 2 edition of the game.
Yeah, but it run like ass, I'm pretty sure.
Running at
Probably.
30 FPS,
It won't
but-
look. It won't. They'll have to probably remove lighting and a bunch of other effects.
Yeah, but I still don't
Switch
know
two
if I
has
actually want
mouse
to buy a
control?
game for my
Just
Switch.
how you hold the
Neat.
Joy-Con 2 controller.
And Shav should
to
have the fun if
seamlessly
you
swap
actually gonna
between
play it.
standard and
Yeah.
mouse controls as you play.
Oh, mouse
Mouse
control for
controls.
that then. Okay, that's kind of cute, but this is
You can
retarded.
explore the immersive world in 4K at 60 frames per second. Or
Ooh,
enjoy smoother
4K.
action in full HD at 120 frames per second. Choose from these two modes. Both of
I
which
forgot
support
consoles can
VR
barely do anything.
based on your preference and play style.
Make it for the PC, Nintendo. I might care.
Switch 2 edition of the
Like,
game can
no,
be
we
played on
never
Switch
do
2.
it. We'll never do.
Speaking of PC,
Purchase the game
It's about
version to
family.
your system.
Valve did have a statement for the
Plus, Nintendo
Steam
Switch 2
machine.
players who have Metroid Prime 4 Beyond on Nintendo Switch can upgrade to the Nintendo Switch 2 edition by purchasing the upgrade pack.
Oh my
Wow.
god. A discounted version of the same game you
Metroid
want.
Prime 4 Beyond series amiibo.
Oh, I forgot the amiibos were a
Amiibos.
thing. Oh my god, cursed.
Well, basically, their end statement for the GameCube was basically, yes, it can still all install Windows stuff. Like, you can do whatever you want with it. It's your PC. Who are we to tell you what to do with your PC?
Oh my god, that profile picture's from the Xbox 360 era.
Kibbs wasn't listening.
Sorry, I just got caught up by the profile pic. What?
Basically, Valve for the GameCube stated that ultimately it's designed for SteamOS stuff, but you can do whatever you want. You can install Windows. You can play whatever you want on it. Doesn't have to be Steam.
You can emulate
It's your
whatever you want on
PC.
it.
Who are we to tell you what to do with your PC?
Holy shit based.
Which I want to mention that because it was, as it was said earlier, by, let me scroll up. One
is
mysterious
British?
guy, he doesn't want to get a Switch 2 because of their terms of remote deactivation. So they can remotely brick your Switch 2 at any time.
Oh, that's
if
right.
if they feel you've broken any of their terms of service.
Yeah, no, I think I'd rather kill myself, honestly. Like, I'd rather kill myself.
Was Beano's membership red?
Beano?
No.
Let's not.
Beano. If games in the
games
GameCube
in
have Denuvo and gamers still buy it, then I hope they get the industry data dove. They could put. That's not how Denuvo works. That's. Beano. They complain about corpos, but deserve it. Oh, it says Beano. Fucking goddamn Beano. That's not.
So it says it's your PC, you are free to brick it yourself.
The GameCube does not come with Denuvo. If you download games with Denuvo in it onto your GameCube, now your GameCube will have Denuvo because you downloaded a game with Denuvo into your GameCube. Your GameCube. Your game. That is how that works. The GameCube does not come with fucking Denuvo, but if you download it, yeah, then of course it's gonna have it on it because you downloaded it.
I can't wait to install root level access to my Steam machine because I installed Battlefield 6.
Oh my god. You know what doesn't require that? Our game. You know what our game requires?
They also have
Funding.
claimed, I have seen the claim quite a few times about the GameCube that it can run all games on Steam. Which I don't believe that it can run every single one. However, I will point out Linux is, because SteamOS is based on Linux, and Linux is almost always more optimized than Windows.
Remember, chat, if you want us to go through articles, you can always drop them in the Bickering Bunch discussions. Eventually, I will make a fireside channel for just fireside chatting with Gibbs. Take food. And it's going to have Chatfish pictures of you guys roasting in the fire.
I like that part.
By the way, the Fireside Chat thumbnail is currently available for funding. And I've decided to give away 2 bucket fish to that thumbnail as a raffle. I'm a kind.
We also already have a raffle.
Yes, adding to the other raffle.
So there's then 3 bucket fish for Final Fantasy 14 and 3 pocket fish and 2 bucket fish for Fireside.
What's Grid 2? I think it's a car game. Why do you ask? I think it is. What the fuck? That's like
In which
ancient,
case,
isn't it?
hell, put my name on that. I want Steam to be a thing. It is a Thunderdome, and it's just, yeah. Who knows? Based on the Steam store page for Valve, it does say that there is 2, and upcoming there is 2 software things that aren't listed. Maybe SteamOS will be one of them.
Yep. Next up,
onto bad news.
we have
Dawn of War 4.
It's not necessarily bad. We'll wait and see. I'm in their server so I can see what they post. There's a lot of sycophants in the Discord server though. Holy fuck.
That's expected.
Yeah.
A lot of ass kissing. All right, so let's see what we're building with Warhammer 40,000 Dawn of War 4. Hi everyone. Having worked so hard on Warhammer 40,000 Dawn of War 4 for the last 4 years, we're incredibly excited to be able to share more details about what we've been up to all this time. In today's post, we're going to take a closer look at how we're building out our vision of Dawn of War, and what you can expect when the game launches next year. Oh my god. A grim, dark universe of eternal conflict. This is garbage. Classic gameplay powered by unprecedented spectacle. Sync kills. Don't know what for combat. Incredible. Honestly, this is mostly just garbage from what I can see here. We knew from the start that we wanted our game to represent a return to the classic Dawn of War gameplay that captivated us back in 2004. At least you remembered when the first Dawn of War game came out, so good job. So it's fair to say, I guarantee you the Halo devs don't. No, okay. So it's fair to say that Dawn of War 4 leans hard into epic battles defined by territorial capture and command, strategic squad management, and base building. Now, I have yet to see any proof of base building. Yes.
I haven't either.
So yeah, because I didn't get into the first wave of testers, I didn't sign anything yet, so I'm still in the clear. But there will come a time when kids might have to be silent. There are the series' famous and much loved sync kills, which we've dramatically expanded into something we call our combat director. It's just the sync kills. They're calling it something new for PR terms. In previous games, sync kills would see 2 characters complete the final blow. Now multiple can do it. Choreographed combat sequences. Dawn of War 4, the combat director ensures that every combat animation involving every participant is given this personalized touch at all times. Dawn of War 4's combat has never felt more brutal, grim, and immersive, and we're incredibly proud of what our artists and animators and coders have managed to achieve with the system. Some of the animations that I saw did look actually pretty cute. That is true. Built to feel your passion for Warhammer 40,000. Really? Because I don't have any passion for Warhammer 40,000 anymore. So, if you can rekindle that, I'd be super happy. If like Dawn of War is what got me into Warhammer 40k, GW is what lost me. So if this game can actually re-spark my interest, that'd be grand. But like, I'll be real with you, and I'm gonna be honest with you. I have zero passion for 40k anymore. Because they fucking burned bridges with everybody they possibly could. So, here's to hoping that you somehow manage to undo the damage GW has done. Because I do hope they're successful. Let's see. To do this, we're backing up our collection of meaty story campaigns with selections of game modes. Now here's the thing, right? You have experience, you did do Iron Harvest campaigns, but your story campaigns have to be good. Like, it cannot be bad. For the love of Christ.
No playing as children doing in really janky snowball fight mechanics.
Like Dawn of War 1 story was perfect. The Imperium were the good guys. The Orcs were the bad guys. The Chaos were the bad guys. You can't trust an Eldar as far as you can throw them because they're untrustworthy. Unironically, don't try to be what Modern Warfare 40k is with this moral ambiguity crap because it doesn't work. Chaos aren't misunderstood. Okay? They're literally evil.
The rape monster is clearly misunderstood.
The rape monster is a rape monster that should be destroyed. Like that's the real.
His face is the ripped off face of someone else that he stretched over his body.
Last Stand. Everybody loves Last Stand, and we're excited to bring that back to Dawn of War 4. This horde-like mode pits you against increasingly deadly waves of enemies and frantic scrap for survival, designed to push the skills of their limits. Level up your characters and unlock new skills and equipment to stay one step ahead of a relentless threat. That's good. I'm glad to see Last Stand returned. Last Stand was actually a good mode from Dawn of War 2. Skirmish. Skirmish gives you total control of the battlefield by letting you select the map, the faction, the difficulty settings, and plenty more. It's a very satisfying way to practice your battlefield command skills away from the campaign or get stuck into some custom-made mayhem just the way you want. Now, the issue with this statement is I wouldn't expect you not to have Skirmish. I'm actually concerned that you're listing it as a core thing because it's kind of weird. But, ignoring that, I hope that the customization options of Skirmish will be expanded upon. like more options, more customization, more tailorability, even go as far as like bannable and unbannable units and stuff like that. Things that Dawn of War, or not Dawn of War, Supreme Commander had. Supreme Commander could ban or enable certain units. You could give handicap bonuses. Like, let me give the enemy NPCs like resource bonuses, so they get faster resources. Units are half the cost of them. Let me customize the difficulty of the AI, so that instead of them like getting things, like there'll just be more of them. So if, like, let's say you add the Tyranids, you can add more stuff to them. You can make it so they can get more units and stuff like that. You know, things like that. That would be something I'd be interested in. I'm hoping that that's what that means, because honestly, I don't really know what else this means. That statement just says there's skirmish, and well, to be frank, I was kind of expecting there to be skirmish to begin with, because it's been in every single title, including the bad one, Dawn of War 3. Alright, moving on. Multiplayer. We're committed to giving Dawn of War 4's missions, characters, and campaigns the love and respect they deserve, but multiplayer still matters. We'll have 1v1, 2v2, and 3v3 multiplayer. This is unacceptable. I'm sorry. You fucked up already. You've downed the number of players from 4v4. Dawn of War had 4v4s. That's not okay. Like, I'm sorry, but you need to increase the player count by 2 players in total. 4v4s, 8-player maps. Not an excuse. I'm not going to accept that. Not okay. You can't walk that backwards. I want 4v4s. Make it work. I don't care how. Don't cut out fucking one of the players. That's just stupid. It pisses me off, honestly. I know it's a little thing, but it's like, it's one of those things where it's like, I don't want to see any previous features removed. I want to see features being built on top of, not removed. You removed 4v4 just there. That pisses me off, and I'm actually angry about that. Yeah, so fix that. Unacceptable. 1v1, 2v2, 3v3 are good, but where's 4v4? Adoman says 10v10. I don't know about that. I don't know if the engine can handle that, but I would be okay.
There's no way it could handle it.
I would be okay with them expanding things like, okay, 4v4 and then 5v5 or something like that. That's all right with me. But backtracking from the previous status quo is not okay. That is not okay.
It's total war levels of dumb.
The game can't run that many.
Make it
models.
run.
Cabs,
I
reduce the model count, Cab.
Yeah, no. Make 4v4 work. I don't care how you have to do it. I don't care if you gotta take a few polygons, shave them off of a few models. Fuck it. Who cares? Shave a few polygons off. Make it happen. 4v4. We'll get there, John Fishy. He's like, John Fishy.
Yes, Outer Worlds 2.
It's bombing, but yeah, we'll get to that. It's like,
Well, I did post a link to the Steam chart for it.
yeah, we'll get to it. Shut the fuck up. I'm not done with my Dawn of War 4 stuff. Just like our story. Shut the fuck up, racist. Just like our story campaigns, all of these modes support co-op play too. Okay, hold up. What? Just like our story campaigns, all these modes support co-op play too. What? What does that mean for multiplayer? Multiplayer
That
always
means-
had co-op, technically. Comp Stomp, I guess?
Yeah.
But I would assume that would already be in there. Who are you talking to? Like, what? That goes without saying. The other ones had that. Why is that said there? That's weird. Now, the campaign thing having co-op, I do like. That's a nice change. Kib likes. Co-op and campaign, but how many co-op players can we have in campaign? Is it just 2 or is it 4?
It's not gonna be 4.
It's 2. I know.
It'll be a maximum of 3.
It's probably 2. It's probably 2, to be frank.
If the max skirmish is 3v3, the max co-op's gonna be 3
Oh yeah, of course.
at most.
Oh my god, yeah, no. Last Stand, what would Last Stand be? Is Last Stand just 3 people?
The same thing it was before, 3.
What? I thought it was 4.
Dawn of War 2 was also 3 max, I'm pretty sure, wasn't it?
What? I thought it was 4v4.
No, I don't think it was, Gibbs.
I mean, I didn't play Dawn of War 2 much because Dawn of War 2 sucked by comparison to Dawn of War 1. Like, the campaign was
Given
awesome,
when I was seeing,
but it's not
when I was
as
seeing
good.
like games and like recaps of games, it was the largest amount of players I ever saw was 3v3. I think it was capped at 3, Gibbs.
If that's the case, we'll have to kill Kevin.
Dawn of War 1 had 4v4. 2 was 3 versus 3, says Gusty Dickard. Yeah.
Yeah,
They already cut that back.
2 is bad. 2 is bad for multiple reasons. One, they got rid of base building, and them for that. Fuck them for removing base building. And the other thing is the armies got smaller. Dawn of War 2 is like little tiny armies. Like, I have 4 units. It's like, oh, yay, I have 4 fucking units. Dawn of War 1's like, look at my legions of death. And 4v4. Big epic battles. Dawn of War 2, little piss battles. Little pissing matches. I don't want that shit.
It was tactical. He had more control.
I don't give a shit. Dawn of War...
Tactical.
Dawn of War wasn't just tactical. It was a big fucking army. Big...
Tactical.
The only thing I liked about 2 was its campaign. I thought the campaign was fun, and I enjoyed playing it with my dad in co-op. It's actually the last game I think I actually was able to ever play with my dad, if I remember right. Yeah, we played Dawn of War 2, I remember now. Yeah, that is the last game. Oh my god, that's weird. But either way, yeah, we did Chaos Rising, and that's where we stopped. We didn't do Retribution.
Because you went the evil side and killed all your favorite characters.
No, we didn't stop because we didn't know about Retribution. Like, I sort of missed out on Retribution. Because we kind of went back to playing older games. Because that was also the era Command & Conquer 4 Twilight came out, and we tried playing that together, and that was ass. Oh my god, that was terrible. Oh my god, that was terrible.
I never got to play Last Stand for Dawn of War 2, which is apparently the mode everyone loved.
It's like it's one of the only redeeming multiplayer things. Like, there are 2 things about Dawn of War 2 I like. The co-op campaign, and I like it doing co-op, and Last Stand, and that's it. The skirmish shit is ass, in my opinion. Yeah, because Dawn of War 1 was better because you had macro. Retribution's campaign was only funny if you played the orcs, because Captain Bloodflag snaps the Inquisitor's neck. Just like, and breaks her neck and just chucks her little dead bitch ass on the ground.
His motivation, by the way, is to take your hat.
Yeah, I want your hat, and that's it. He's a complete Redditor, by the way. He's a complete... It was goofy. Alright, chat,
the fact
bitches.
that the Inquisition was just like, we'll use orcs for this. It's like, are you dumb?
And of course, it wouldn't be Dawn of War if you couldn't customize your forces. We're shipping Dawn of War 4 with an army painter tool. Oh my god, bare minimum. Good job. Okay, so I'm gonna be fucking frank with you. Like, I don't know how to put this in a polite way, so I'm just gonna say it plainly. If it does not have every feature that Dawn of War 1 had, I'm gonna be pissed off. At the very bare minimum, you must have every feature Dawn of War 1 had. And if you want to start making me extra happy, you'll be adding more things. Like, adding more game modes. Like, add, like, different multiplayer PvE modes. Like, Last Stand is one for, like, hero combat, but, like, add a survival mode, game mode, where you have to basically fend off hordes of enemies. You can choose what hordes to fight. Like a firefight mode, but for Dawn of War. Add stuff like that. Add like, a conquest map that's multiplayer that you can conquer and take territories. You, like, do that. Because, don't get me wrong, I think the linear campaign is going to be cute and shit and whatnot, but, like, to be frank with you, like, unless the writing is on Dawn of War 1's level, or Dawn of War 2, like, it's going to be ass. So you really... Oh, maybe Dawn of War 3's PTSD is really just stinging hard, because the writing for that was ass. Also,
well,
it's based on modern 40k lore,
off of Dawn of War 3,
and modern 40k lore is really, really bad. Like, the Primaris lore, I looked at that shit, and it's bad. It's really bad.
Primaris lore is literally, we need to retcon this so we can sell Space Marines again to people.
Yeah, because we need them to buy the same models twice. It'd be like if I did Chatfish Marises. Alright, chat, I'm opening up a new orders for new Chatfish. They're the same price as regular custom Chatfish, but it's called a Prime Fish, right? You can now start ordering
it's better in every way.
You can buy Prime Fish, and the Prime Fish, they look exactly identical, except they're better. So... if you bought the regular fish, you're weak now by comparison.
Yeah, you can't use those anymore.
Or you can use them, but you're weak. You're weak ass bitch if you use them. And
you can use them until we release a new rulebook and says you can't.
Yeah, says you can't. Which, by the way, the only reason why you're allowed to use them right now is because we're working on that rulebook right now. But just you fucking wait. But yeah, no, the bare minimum for me to be placated with Dawn of War 4 is I require you to do everything Dawn of War 1 did.
That animation looked bad.
It did. I mean, to be honest, the art style doesn't look particularly good. But we'll see.
I also need to ask.
It might be changing when
Bizarre
you play the game.
says, Commissar said, Blood Flag kills a demon prince for a hat. Who hasn't killed a demon prince in 40k at this point?
But demon princes are a dime a dozen.
Yeah.
Easy to kill them because they're weaker than the Chaos Lord.
Yeah, because I kind of want them to add a conquest mode from like Dark Crusade. So the fact that this game isn't going to have that is kind of like annoying. It's going to have a linear campaign. And to be honest, linear campaigns... Also, I will say the death animations look really bad. Like, I just saw orcs just disintegrate.
Most of these animations look really bad, Gibbs.
I'm hoping that's
There's
just
a
work in
body,
progress.
So the game can run well, Gibbs.
Like, I get that they're focusing on certain things, but like, I'm looking at the side things and I'm noticing bad things.
Also, I can't help but notice there's no guard, so I immediately don't care.
They'll be one of the first expansions. Dawn of War having 4 factions at start is normal. That I'm not bothered by. But the big thing is that I want... Oh my god. Because they have to actually make the animations and models. Like, listen, I think I'm reasonable when I criticize things. At least I think so. I don't know. I'm probably biased about that,
Sometimes. You are definitely biased sometimes.
Yeah. But either way, like, this particular thing, like, okay, as long as the guard are the next expansion race, and I think they should do them in pairs. And they better not do any Total Warhammer stuff. Like,
so,
you gotta
hold on.
buy
the starting
different
factions are Space Marines, Mechanicus, who
Necrons?
only are getting that Necrons and Orcs, yes, but Mechanicus, which because they're trying to sell new shit, so that's the only reason they're front and center at this time.
Well,
Also, all the mechanics stuff looks derpy as shit.
The only thing of the Mechanicus I like is their vehicles. I think their vehicles are
The
cute.
vehicles look ridiculous.
Yes, but you know that, okay, the reason why I like their vehicles is because they look retarded. And I love retarded looking tanks. I have an
I
obsession
think the
with
robots look cute, at least. The robots are cute.
No, a lot of the, I don't know if it's true at all anymore,
Yeah.
but a lot of designs for Mechanicus stuff was based off of designs Da Vinci did of stuff. Like the ridiculous flying machine thing with like the corkscrew thing, like that kind of thing.
And the walker that can never stop walking. Because no one knows how to turn it on again.
Yeah. They don't know how to turn it off or on.
Once it starts, it's just going to keep going. Yeah, the big thing is okay, so there's a couple things that I do want to add. Like, okay, cosmetics. I want an option to restore the 40k Space Marines to look like different things. And same for the orcs. I want them to look like previous iterations. I don't really like the art direction of the new 40k stuff. I think it's bad. I think Games Workshop's like, I think this looks terrible. If I'm to be real with you. I think the old Gorguts looks better because, while it was over the top and it looked goofy, it wasn't too far. It was
They're
absurd.
Warcraft-defying character designs.
But this looks like it's something straight out of Warcraft or StarCraft. Is one of the complaints I have. So, like, artistically...
It's funny.
Yeah, things go full circle, right? They just copied in the end.
Yeah.
Also, the second complaint I have. What the fuck is this filter? There's a blue filter here on this map. There's a piss filter on this one. This one might not have a filter.
Not noticing one.
This one might not have a filter.
Maybe a slight blue one.
This has a poopy brown filter.
It's got a bit of brown.
Yeah, so remove that filter shit.
Look at the chin on that orc.
I want color in my game. Thank you very much. So no filters. No filters. No filters.
Christina Coon says likely this is just Iron Harvest 40k skin.
If that is the case, I will hate this game. I hated Iron Harvest. I kickstarted their game. I kickstarted it with the max tier fucking thing. I had an option to have a portrait, but I didn't redeem it because I didn't want to. And I got the bag and I got the model and everything. And I fucking hate Iron Harvest.
So Iron Harvest mechanically was so close, I think, to being good. The story, like, I'm not gonna say that it was good at all. It was bad.
Well, that's sadly, John Doe. The piss filter never went away. It's kind of been like that thing that occasionally keeps cropping back up, and it keeps coming back up. It's not as prominent as it was before, or the early 2000s war filter where everything was gray. Like, there are some games that make use of this filter. For example, a modern game that makes use of a filter, but I'm a little bit more lenient towards, is Dustfront. It's a solo dev game. Here you can see there's a gray filter. It's got the World War II gray filter. You can see it, can't you? You see it? Look closely, chat.
That'd be the fog of war.
I see nothing.
You see it now?
I'm blind.
What the fuck? You're just mucking with me. But
Yeah, I am.
It's got a haze to it, though.
Yeah. And you can kind of see that filter here, too, in the gameplay footage.
Is Iron Harvest related to Harvest Moon? Not at all, Plague.
No. He's just memeing.
I've been playing Beyond Hamwell, but it being grey mush makes sense since it's set in London.
Battlefield 6 has a filter? Yes, and I hate it. I actually really enjoy Battlefield 6's gameplay, but the filter is such a fucking visual turnoff for me. And I'm sorry. Like, visuals do matter. Art does matter. Your game can't be visually ass to look at. Like, Dwarf Fortress to me, like, I know some people like it, but, like, that's just too far for me. Like, I need some sort of visual. It doesn't need to be like, you know, I'm not asking for like realistic bullshit. I'm just asking for consistent visual direction. You know what I mean? Like, it looks nice. Like, the RTS camera looks good, but when they do these close-ups, it looks bad. The blood effects and blood sprays look bad too. Like, look at the blood sprays. It's just black ichor. Like, that's got to be fixed.
I hate how the bullets look. I actually despise the way the bullets look. They're like excessively large, and they travel slow for the bolt rounds that they're firing. It looks stupid.
It's a little slow, yeah. I see it. It looks like Star Wars blaster fire.
Yeah.
It needs to be a bit faster. Turn it up by 25 to 35% approximately. I don't think it needs to be adjusted too much. The Necron lasers look okay, except when they miss. They look really bad, because I just saw that. But yeah, I mean, this is early access stuff, but the reason why I'm so picky with this chat, is because I really like Dawn of War, like, a lot. It's what got me into 40k, and ultimately it's also what made me eventually give up on this fucking franchise. Because Dawn of War 3 was so fucking bad.
The Doman says Battlefield 1 looks good, very colorful.
Battlefield 1 has some filters here and there, but Battlefield 1 is much better visual design. I think Battlefield 1 looks better than 6, artistically. And I think that's down to the fact that I just like it more.
Actually.
Well, I like Battlefield 6. I think I actually prefer Battlefield 1 over 6.
Battlefield 1 also had a bit grander feel to some of those battles.
Battlefield 1 also has bigger maps. And also, I love Battlefield 1. I just do. I love that aesthetic. It is just Battlefield skin. It's a World War 1 skin for a Battlefield game, but I fucking love it. I just love it to death.
I'm pretty sure the lasers, or at least the ones the guard use, and the Imperium is supposed to be red, because, you know.
You're a chatfish. He's like, yeah. I'm sorry, screaming. But I don't think there's a canon statement for laser cut. It's red. Red or pinkish. Usually through all this stuff. I mean,
these ones aren't red because it's Necrons.
Oh, that's just the cinematic cutscene dingy. So yeah.
Zara says, our resident
Go ahead.
40k nerd says, Las bolts are red, hotshot bolts are purple. This has been a thing for 30 years.
Purple. Yeah, I was gonna say I'm pretty sure it's established.
Yeah.
Because even in the artwork,
sure Gladius had him shoot green.
What?
Yeah, Gladius. One of the most popular mods was turn the last rounds red.
Okay. That's weird. That's weird. Yeah, Necrons don't use lasers. They use Star Trek weapons. It's like, eep. All right, let's see. We've got some weeb news. Weeb alert. Just
From
weeb.
Plaka.
Weeboos.
Pound the anime pussy. Just like, whoa, whoa.
Someone got him thrown in jail for that.
What? Oh, yeah.
Did we go over that
thing.
article? Yeah.
I think we did. Maybe we didn't have time.
No, I think we touched on it.
I don't think we did. We might want to grab that again. I don't think we actually did, because I don't think I remember talking about it.
Okay. I can go over this in the meantime.
No interference in creative works. Japanese government. Well, yeah. Oh, by the way, John Doe, you're going to see nitpicking. Because Dawn of War 4 has to be on Dawn of War 1's level to be acceptable in my eyes. Absolutely. If you're making a sequel to another game, or it's part of a franchise, you are now need to be at a high level. I did not see anybody afford any generosity towards Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2 for anything. To be fair, there's no reason to. It's a sequel to a much beloved thing. And so when people were harsh with it, they have every right to be. Every right. There has been a standard that's been established. And it's not up for debate. It's not up for conversation. It's a pure fact. You can try to segue around it. You can try to weasel around it. You can try to be an apologist, but it doesn't matter. It has to be held to the same standard. And then if it's not John Doe, here's what matters. It's going to fucking fail. It's a dead game. And then at the end of the day, then we're going to shit all over it. If that happens. You damn right. If it's not as good as the OG, because it needs to be better. Halo 1 was fun. Halo 2 improved on Halo 1, but it did fall short in some areas. Halo 3, again, improved. It has to be that way. And it cannot be allowed to be otherwise. You will not afford that kindness to anything else. StarCraft 1 to StarCraft 2 is a genuine improvement. Warcraft 1 to Warcraft 2, improvement. Warcraft 2 to Warcraft 3, improvement. Command & Conquer Tiberium Dawn to Red Alert 1, improvement. Red Alert 1, Tiberian Sun, improvement. Tiberian Sun to Red Alert 2, improvement. Yuri's Revenge after Red Alert 2, improvement. Improvement. Battle for Middle-earth, improvement on Battle for Middle-earth 2, improvement. Rise of the Witch King, improvement on Battle for Middle-earth. Like, it has to be this way. You have to be marching forward. You cannot level out. Leveling out, all that's going to do is create bad shit. Which is why it needs to, at the bare minimum, it needs to do everything Dawn of War 1 does. At the bare minimum. And anything lower than that is unacceptable. It must be on Dawn of War 1's level, and it may not go anything lower. Thuggish Ruggish Dome, stop ruining everything, waggy wine. Oh.
Fortitude says Halo Wars 2 felt too silly with art style for me. Well, Halo Wars 2 was an entirely different studio, and
also it was terrible.
It was CA, yes.
It was ass. Yeah, Halo Wars 1, and then Halo Wars 2.
ODSTs.
Oh, terrible. And you're damn right I'm going to be autistic about this, chat. Because the thing is, we can't settle for less, right? I tried, when we did the Bloodlines Masquerade 2 stream, I tried something experimental. I wanted to go in with a different pair of eyes. I'm like, okay, I'm going to close my eyes, and I'm going to pretend that this is not the same game. I'm going to pretend this and that and this and that, right? And we did that. And it was slightly more interesting. I think we had probably the most interesting take on the entire game. But my resolution at the end is still the same. It's something you should put on your wish list to keep an eye on, because it'll be fascinating to see what happens to it. Because development history-wise, as a developer, that's why I have it kept there. But beyond that, I don't think you should ever buy it. It's not worth the money. It's not worth it. It's just bad. It's two video games trapped in the same body. And even when you try to look at things and give things the benefit of the doubt and give it as much rope as you can, you'll find that it'll still hang itself at the end of the day. If you do that with Halo 4, same thing. Do that with Halo 5, same thing. I like the multiplayer Halo 5. I like some of the game modes. I do not like the sprinting. But even though I like the Warzone game mode quite a bit, I think that regardless, beyond that, it's unsalvageable. The campaign is just ass. It's no fixing it. The Forge is ass. This is not salvageable. Like, I may like the Warzone game mode, but that's not enough to fix the game. I may like that the assault rifle kind of actually, it can hit things, but that's not enough. It's not good enough. It's not good enough. You know?
You reminded me that... You're reminding me of the fucking Spider-Man Master Chief.
I'm going to be artistic about these things. Now, to Japanese news.
Japanese power.
Japanese power. No interference in creative works. Japanese government proposes new policy for anime and game expansion in the West. Ministry of Economy, Trade and Industry proposes a new policy guidelines for the Japanese content and anime industries. This October, the Japanese Ministry of Economy and Trade and Industry, or METI, held its 8th Entertainment and Creative Industrial Policy, during which it proposed 5 key principles of its new policy guidelines for the Japanese content industry, including video games, anime, manga, film, and music. As reported by Otaku Soken, don't know what the fuck that is. The new guidelines have been announced as a part of strategy to achieve the government goal of expanding the overseas market size for domestic content to 20 trillion yen by 2033. This comes only a month after the Japan Business Federation, Kaidenren, issued a urgent message calling on the government to provide immediate large-scale long-term support for the country's content industry. The 5 key principles of the entertainment and creative industry policies are as follows. Large-scale, long-term strategic support efforts to spread Japan-made content to the world, no interference in content of creative works, provide direct support, prioritize those willing to take a challenge. So, what does this mean? This means that, well, assuming it actually goes through, what it is going to mean is that there will be no foreign interference with any sort of content creation. This is going to be, I think, for the most part, a net positive, but it will also be a net negative in certain areas, because usually speaking, the things that popularize or that Western audiences usually like, Japanese audiences don't like. Hence why those animes that are successful in the West are often animes that aren't successful in the East. It's just different cultures. It's not a bad thing, as far as I can tell. It just means that they'll be a little bit more restrictive. It's probably a stopgap measure to deal with the culture bullshit going on with like wokeism and stuff, which is a good measure, but it should probably be a temporary measure. Because once the wokeism stuff subsides, they're going to need to reverse this policy as Japan continues to become more woke internally. As Japan itself is becoming a woke nation, and has been for quite some time. So, as the West continues to de-wokeify, what you're going to see is trends, because corporate strata, it usually works this way, and we already see this in several animations, and mostly in manga and anime games and stuff like that coming out of the East, is the wokeification and politicization of many titles, right? Look no further than, anything like Death Stranding and shit like that, right? Where you see just outward, super-duper artsy-fartsy, left-leaning kind of crap, where it's kind of becoming political. This is the kind of stuff that's honestly going to be a good stopgap measure, but this should have been done years ago, and now it's too late. Again, the government being too slow to actually do any effective positive change. And the problem here is that by the time this actually goes through, because it's going to take about 5 to 10 years for like things to manifest. So how do I break this down to those people that don't understand? So when things are, right, when work is in motion, right, in your job or whatever you're doing, it takes a while for things to get going. For video games, it takes a few years. It can take anywhere from 3 to 5 to 10 years to get a game in motion, right? And so for this to go into effect, or when you're going to start noticing it, it's going to take about 3 to 5 years for any projects to be affected by this. Because any projects that are already dealing with what's going on now are already in the works. And usually they don't retroactively do much. And if they do, it's going to cause what we call development hell. And it'll cause things to go completely, tits upwards. But yeah, that's usually how that works.
Who would guess? Bureaucracy is slow.
Very slow.
Yep.
Also, Mr. Personality donates $5. Tooth Fund.
Thank you for the donation. We're very close to today's goal. We're at $267 out of 382. We need to reach that daily to keep our art team fed, chat. So
we are also $1,130 away from unlocking a Fire Warrior stream next week.
Yes, you are running out of time for that, chat. Limited time. Closes Sunday. Arrest the censorship people. I agree, Japanese government. The Bread Revolution begins now. The problem with this is that this is too little too late, in my opinion. What works are already in motion are already in motion. And by the time this goes into effect, the already declining woke nature of content creation in general, which is already on a slow decline naturally, will be pizzle-pazzled out of existence. And so any attempt for creators to now make content for the new de-wokeified West will now be laden with woke stuff because now it's spread internally on their end. So it's going to be one of those kind of reverse things.
Main problem that Japan has is they don't care about anything outside of Japan.
Mm-hmm.
And so, like, that's why they weren't aware. They still probably aren't to an extent. How the stuff gets butchered translation over here, or like when people actively just change stuff, they aren't aware of that because they don't care.
They don't care. They never have. Like the big issue is that there are elements that do care. You can see that the Japanese government is aware to a degree of what's happening, slightly, as they are making moves to do it. The Ministry of Economy, the METI, they're doing something. They're actually doing something right. But the issue is that this comes in the twilight years of this whole fucking thing. This should have happened like a decade and a half ago. It is far too late for this to have any significant impact anymore, is the sad reality. This needed to happen a decade and a half ago. 15 years ago, approximately, is when this should have taken place. But it didn't. Right? And by the time this does go into effect, any works that are already ongoing are already affected. And so it's like the rot's already infested them because it's already spread to them. The disease isn't just in the West, because remember, okay, to recap for those who don't know, so the Soviet Union a long time ago infiltrated educational institutions during the Cold War, right? They spread these ideas and radical natures and like all these things about woke stuff and all this crap, basically infested the educational system. It took approximately a generation for that to actually have any actual effect. Because again, nobody thinks in the long term, everybody thinks of the immediate term because they're all stupid or didn't care. So like you need to think about this, right? When something gets put into the system, it takes a while to work its way forward. And so it also takes a while for it to burn out. The whole woke shit that we have now is a temporary setback. It will eventually fade with time. It is important to be proactively anti it regardless. It doesn't mean you should ignore it, otherwise it will infest things, and it must be burned out, right? You have to remove it. You have to cut it out. And it takes time to do that. It takes time for it to burn out of the system. And it will be probably another decade plus before it happens to any substantial amount. I hate Kick. Kick is genuinely just infested, isn't it? Which is like the most worst.
Nothing but bots.
Nothing bots.
It is.
It's a dead platform. I think I'm gonna stop streaming there. I swear to God. I think I'm gonna.
Or we need
Might
to
as
get a
well.
bot to just auto ban these things.
Yeah, it's just always funny. I just look at that. But yeah. Oh my God. The trending now tab says company wants to be an AI company. Why would they do that? That's incredibly stupid considering that AI is a bubble that's about to burst and has been in the
Literally
process
every
of
single
collapsing.
person like that's in that, even people that are actively participating, it's like, yeah, it's a bubble. Like we know.
It's gonna fucking pop.
We're just gonna keep trying to milk it as long as we can.
Fake it till you make it, I guess, is what the favorite part is that it's not even fucking actual virtual intelligence. It's literally just an algorithm.
Some of them are quite literally just a slightly more complex version of the chatbots we had for decades and decades.
They're just algorithms. That's all they are.
They
They're
just
not learning,
regurgitate
anything.
information that other people said. That's
But
why
yeah.
like the AI overview stuff.
I remember this shit in elementary. Like I remember interacting with it back then. Like it's nothing new. It's been around forever. It's just trending right now because a lot of corporations and government also are investing shit tons of money into it for some metaphysical reason because they've been duped into thinking that it's something bigger than really, really is. It's going to lead to a bubble that's going to burst, and when it bursts, it's going to be ugly. And I weep for those that are going to be absolutely caught up in the fucking maelstrom of that because we're probably going to be affected. Everyone probably is going to be affected. But nothing can do about it. Yeah,
There's no
much.
about to, Blake. It has.
It already hit. It's already hit. The damage is already done.
Games like Forspoken, like the recent Final Fantasy XIV expansion,
You know,
it's already there.
Yeah,
I just thought of something.
Arc
Actually,
Raiders
that's
used
very
it too.
prevalent. I'm gonna find it quick.
Go for it.
Very prevalent to the topic of AI. Let me find it real quick.
But yes, the whole wokeism stuff, it's burning itself out. It's gonna be burnt out in time. You will probably never live to see a day where that doesn't exist, because remember, generationally people were already raised on it, and then the backlash was immediate in the following subsequent generations. And what will eventually happen is that new educational material needs to be produced, and then it needs to enter the system for the next generation to consume, so that when they consume it, they're cured of the disease. The issue is that, unfortunately, the entire system isn't clean, and so any new generations that are currently popping in, to the educational strata are going through a slightly corrupt system, and, it's 50-50 whether they're going to turn out okay at the end of that. What we need to do is we need to have an education reform. That will clean that stuff up, and that will clean out the system so that future generations come out okay.
Relevant to the topic of AI.
Oh, the bubble for the woke stuff isn't going to quite collapse. It's going to be like this gradual slope. I mean, you see it now. Content creators have really no effect on it. We have no effect on it as an individual, or even as 100,000 of us. The problem is that it's the strata, the upper echelons of strata that are affected. And because they're affected, two things need to happen. They need to lose their money and burn out and collapse, and then new people need to move up into place in positions of power. But the problem is because of how the nepotism of the upper strata works, usually they just bounce from, failing company to failing company, and then just knocking them over. Eventually, their luck is going to run out, and you do see that happening with people, where they eventually just run out of luck, and then all of a sudden their little bubble collapses and they fall with it, and then they fall all the way down. It will happen gradually. It's already happening as we speak, every single day. All of my money is in guns and ammo and pills. Pills? Okay. Grabbing pills. Grabbing. But yeah, that's just the nature of things. But yeah, this is nice that this happened, I guess, but it's just too fucking late. The problem is that the woke disease thing eventually reached the East and is now already afflicting them, as we can already see it happening to them. So it's okay, now they want to be affected by the West, but the West is now cleaning up its act. So now they're going to be affected by the woke East. It's going to be okay, you're stuck with your own disease for a bit. It's like when you close your borders to disease, right? And it's like now it's got to burn itself out. That's the way I view it. It's going to have to burn itself out. Is what's happening with the Outer Worlds 2 an example of what you're talking about? Yeah, it actually is. Outer Worlds 2 is basically that. And so is Forspoken. These games that are hyper affected by these ideologies will eventually burn themselves out to a cinder as time goes on. And as that happens, eventually they'll collapse. And once they do, they'll be completely gone. And when they're gone, you won't see them anymore. It's just going to take time for it to occur. Forspoken. Outer Worlds 2 is an example. Outer Worlds 2 launched, and it had all the signal boosting in the world. It had the signal boosting of Microsoft. It had the signal boosting of every corporation. Every major outlet tried to signal boost this game to high fucking hell. They screamed. They cried out on the mountain that they could, buy our game,
It's a wonderful sequel to a really mediocre game.
And you know what happened? Nobody fucking cared. Outer Worlds 2 released on October 29th, and it's been almost half a month, and nobody cares. This game is dead. It's cooked. It's over. It's $70? Fucking Christ. Sorry,
Do you not remember that they tried to sell it for $80?
Oh my god, yeah, fuck no, dude. I'm not, oh yeah, we turned down the that was also fake, by the way. That whole $80 price thing and then lowering it to $70 was a manufactured thing to get people to try to bite the $70 thing. They tried to socially manipulate people, and it didn't work in the end. Isn't that fucking funny?
They also straight up insult you in game if you buy the premium edition.
Yeah, be capitalism. It's okay, you make fun of capitalism.
They say you've consume too much, you get an in-game perk that increases the cost for vendors, but also increases how much you can sell stuff for.
Meaning it does nothing.
It's like
Yeah.
it's like
It's just
Reddit, the
hard to
video
say
game. Like
congrats,
even
you
looking
fight
at
more.
this, it looks like Reddit, the video game. Also, it's got a fucking color filter. Fucking Christ, it's a piss filter.
Not piss filter, Kibbs.
No, it's yellow. I can tell the yellow values are higher. It has a piss filter. Every goddamn fucking game, I swear to God. Ugh. But yeah, good. Go ahead, collapse. Fuck you. But yeah, so the big thing is that this game is collapsing. Obsidian Entertainment isn't the Obsidian of many years prior that made the game I really like Fallout New Vegas. They're just dead. Those people don't exist
They also are
anymore.
trying to use that as a thing, because I remember
Yeah, they do.
seeing them talk
Flogging
about, like,
themselves on the
they
corpse.
really honed in on New Vegas for Outer Worlds 2. Like, they really looked at that and looked at what they did right to make Outer Worlds 2.
Well, we know that's bullshit. You know why? Because there's no way they could have done that. You know why? Because all those people either A, retired, or B, fired, or C, died of old age.
I also recall them saying they have no interest in making in New Vegas 2 because they want to work on their own stuff. Their own.
To be
Unique
frank,
setting.
okay, so like, hold on, let's back up a second here. So firstly, the Fallout TV show is about to do, oh my God, pull up articles for that. We need that. I want to talk about that. Or maybe we'll save that for the podcast. I don't know. I could rant about that all day. Oh my God. But yeah, so Outer Worlds 2, it's a setting that has no meat. Its whole like synopsis, because I did look into it briefly, because when I first heard about it, like an open world RPG sandboxing, I was interested. You know, I got a soft spot for RPGs, chat. Go figure. And I was like, oh, I'm kind of interested. I looked at it, and I went from going like excited to going like, ooh, no. What is it? Capitalism evil. And it's like, okay, so capitalism evil is your fucking story arc thing, which is ironic considering that you're a corporation that made a video game. So your whole thing is like, oh, capitalism's bad. Okay, well, I'm gonna take my money. I'm gonna go buy something else.
Well, it's not just that. It's coming from the mouthpiece of someone as owned by Microsoft.
Yes, a mega corporation. Like, the irony is not lost on me, I know.
Neither was the fact that they fucking sold out to Epic for their initial release of their fucking game.
Yep.
So you can talk about this fucking corporate greed shit and shove it up your ass, because we know you're just as bad as the fucking corporations you're peddling.
Yes. They are literally working for the worst corporations in the games industry. The only one that isn't on there is Tencent. It's Epic and fucking Microsoft.
Well,
Which
Tencent owns portions of.
I know they do.
fucking Epic.
The only way they could make it worse and more ironic is if Tencent was involved. That's the only thing. Like, that's the one missing thing. Ubisoft is already, kicking the bucket. Buy the game. Leave negative review. Capitalism bad. Refund the game. I ain't even doing that. I don't even want to click on it. I'm already annoyed that I clicked on the store page. Looking at this stuff, it just doesn't look good.
You know what the animations and cutscenes here remind me of?
It's stiff as a cardboard box, but yeah, go
Veilguard.
Damn.
It's not Veilguard enough. Veilguard was extra gay.
Right, it doesn't have as many just random fucking particle effects everywhere.
My God.
And it has more animations than Veilguard.
I don't know. We watched the fucking weapon showcase in the Discord,
It was real bad.
and they all had the same animations.
Fair enough.
They had reused animations from fucking New Vegas too. Fucking Christ.
Yeah, this is just one of those things where, like, you've made a setting that has no soul, and your game has no soul, so nobody cares. Like, whoop-de-fucking do.
Oh, right, the main cast. I forgot how bad they all looked.
It just looks bad. Even the logo, even, like, the character on the front with the moon and the top hat.
Yeah, they're trying to get the look. It's the Vault Boy, but now it's the Moon Boy. Instead.
Guy.
It just doesn't fucking work.
We didn't want to work on New Vegas or Fallout, so we just made we just copy pasted aspects of those and tried to throw them into our own setting. That's just worse in every way.
See, I would be moderately interested in streaming this just to laugh at it, if it was like
But it's so
$40.
expensive.
Because it could be funny to actually cover this, just to see how
Don't worry.
actually bad it is. But look at
I wouldn't be surprised if this goes on a steep sale for the winter sale, like
Yeah, but by then it's not funny
the other
anymore.
flops did.
Yeah, but then it's not. Then it's just a carcass. There you go, carcass.
Yes. Almost every woman in the fucking game has a butch lesbian haircut. That's true.
Wonderful. All right, we got more shit to go through. Holy
Oh, you want to
shit.
look at the?
So there's that. I posted an image and an article as well after that.
Yeah, we didn't quite get on that topic. Is that AI? That looks
Yes.
terrible.
That's what the
It
article
is.
goes on about. It's an image to go along with the article.
Oh, that's so bad.
Mm-hmm.
It's the Ghibli fucking art style, by the way.
Yes, it is.
It's the Ghibli AI.
Let me. So, chat. You know what those are?
Hold on, almost there. Ah, sorry, I just got triggered by something. All right, keep going. Are we gonna do the Ghibli thing first? Or we're gonna talk about the Norwegian man. Bubbles got destroyed.
Up to you.
So you haven't seen Bubbles in a while. Now we know what happened to him. Norwegian man arrested over possession of illegal vulgar Tamagotchi game. So yeah, a Norwegian police arrested a 24-year-old man. So actually, no, I'm not gonna say his name because I'm gonna keep him ambiguous for his sake at the very least. They charged him with possessing a 2015 Japanese game. Authorities classify as abuse material. What? The game Dory hold on, I'm not done reading. To No Sakaitsu, Life with a Slave, lets players care for a young girl previously abused by her owner. 6 of its 7 modes contain sexual content involving minors. Consequently, authorities took legal action in Norway. Ugh, gross. But like, okay, so like before you do your thing, like right off the bat, it's fictitious, it's not real, it's fake. I don't care. Like that's the reality. Personally, I find that stuff kind of gross, Nikki. It's not minors.
Blake says false, not minors. So I wasn't under the impression that the main character, I don't know her name. I know of this game because it blew up and like was everywhere for a little bit. Well, people were just randomly talking about it.
Yep.
So basically, the premise of the game being something to the effect of you buy this sickly girl who's a slave, and then the entire premise of the story, yeah, you can be evil, but that leads to bad end. But the main premise is you then take care of this woman, like treat her, make her so she's better, start to help her basically heal because she's been abusing. Like you take care of her, and that can lead down to them eventually becoming intimate. The main draw of it was that, as far as I'm aware, the main draw was you taking care of this woman,
an abused woman.
Yes.
But Blake is clarifying that you do not buy here, so you're not engaging in the slave trade. Like
okay.
So you don't
Malnourished through abuse. He's not a minor, but that whole minor thing, I never heard that it was about she was underage. So that's news to me.
National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. Investigation triggered by NCMEC tip. The U.S. National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. Okay, so like, let's put a pin in that just for a second there, fucking world. So, so a long time ago, back when I was an anti-piracy agent, I worked with some people, and I worked with like people like from different regions of the world that did like, enforcement stuff, right? So it was FBI people, and usually they don't take action for anything in regard to piracy because they just don't care. And Interpol people, from Europe. And the subject of this kind of like child thingy, the underage stuff did happen because one time at work, while we were doing our usual anti-piracy stuff, we stumbled into a site that had content of minor stuff. Which then, of course, we did the right thing, and we immediately reported it to the government, personnel to handle from there, because it's no longer like we're just a private little company that looks around for like, illegal pirate content, and then we just report it. That's all we do. But that was one of the few cases in which we had to report it to the, FBI. I think it was the FBI? Yeah, or something like that. And I wasn't even like in charge of like handling that. That was somebody else. But yeah, we had to talk to them and stuff, but we learned some things when we actually had a conversation with them. And some of the stuff we learned was that when it comes to actual missing children and abuse of minors, If you report a video game or fictitious material or artwork and stuff like that, what you effectively do is you actually end up enabling child predators to actually get away with what they're doing for a little bit longer. Because there is actually only so much resources allocated to investigating these things that anytime there's false reporting, which happens all the time on Twitter, by like minors like going on Twitter and then reporting people for drawing like hentai or whatever of fictitious characters, and that happens a lot. And these reports happen, is it floods these channels with false reports that actually end up burying actual abuse that actually happens, and makes it harder for it to find. So anytime you report a video game that you think is lewd or whatever, and nobody was hurt making that video game, or an art piece that was lewd but nobody was hurt making that fictitious fake thing that isn't real, you effectively make it so that those abuse things take longer for people that actually do those jobs to get to perform their proper investigations. And so by doing that, you're actually making things worse. And I wouldn't be surprised Blake says that. I wouldn't be surprised at all. Usually those report campaigns on Twitter by minors are orchestrated by real predators on Discord. I imagine this is the exact objective. Yes, it often wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah.
If that is the case. So anytime you see people going around spreading this report information, those people are actually, and I genuinely mean this, they are shielding predators by doing that. Whenever they do these sort of campaigns to cancel an artist or something like that, it's actually shielding a real predator who's actually committing real harm as we speak. And the reason why I say that is because, well, not just because it's like it's horrific that it happens, but like when I was younger, the big thing that always scared me about my little brothers is that they were younger than me, right? And I didn't know about like child predator stuff at all, and we didn't have any experience with that, so like nothing bad happened, right? But like I was always paranoid. Because when I learned as a kid, like in high school, that you could actually look up where child predators and stuff like that, because they're marked. And I learned that there were some in our neighborhood. And when I learned that, I got fucking like this constant like paranoia, because I was always worried. So I didn't let my brothers hardly go outside. You guys have heard me talk about this before. Like I never hardly let them go outside. I was always annoyed when they wanted to go outside. Like I usually just played video games with them inside, because like I was so paranoid about like that kind of stuff. Because sometimes my little brothers, they would like fucking run off and shit, right? And it was always annoying because like there's two of them, two of the little chuckle fucks to keep hold of, right? Two little mini kibses, and they're running around being retarded. And like I would always be like worried, like, oh, can I go play with my friend? It's like, no. Firstly, I don't know what you're gonna do. Secondly, I need to keep an eye on you because I'm in charge of you. So you're gonna play fucking Minecraft, and that's what you're gonna do until I say you can do something else. We go
And you'll like it.
or you're gonna jump on the trampoline. We're gonna play in the pool or whatever. Like we're not gonna do anything else.
Minecraft, oh no.
Mandated fun times. I know, right? They had it so rough.
Speaking of Minecraft, vintage story.
Oh my god. Man, I do miss those times. I had so much power over them. Oh man.
That's what you miss.
I miss so much power. And they could do absolutely nothing about it. Every time we meet
It
up,
really is just Mr. Boss.
I always gloat about how much power I had over them. And how much I miss that. Oh man. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. Forcing them to play Minecraft abuse? Too fucking bad. They're gonna play video games. They're gonna be doing something else. But yeah, that was like that. And so I was always kind of agitated. So I always get like angry whenever I see this stuff. I don't know. And I think everybody does, right? Everybody does. But yeah, this whole like nonsense, when it comes to it, it clogs up the system. And so that's really just it. So if you think something is like actually sus, right? Like there's actually child exploitation going on for real, then yes, of course, report it. But if it's just a fucking drawing and it's not of a real person, right? If it's a picture of a real person, then obviously fucking yes, report it immediately. But like if it's just like a 2D character or something of some fictitious media, don't, like, I don't like lolly stuff, right? I think it's gross and icky. But I don't care. Like, it's just fake shit. If it's real shit, we gotta deal with it, though. and deal with it as fast as possible. Report it to authorities so that something can be done about it. Your local authorities, whether it's, Interpol people or FBI people, doesn't matter. That's their job. That's what those groups are actually for. They're actually to do good things and good stuff for the world. Is ideally what they should be doing, right? That's their job. So make sure you hand it off. And whenever I see vigilanteism and stuff, I'm like, I don't like that either. Because vigilanteism is dangerous. Just report it to the authorities and let them handle it. Just don't, unless it's something you can intervene with right away. I only say that because I've got my own personal opinions on it, right? But sometimes you'll see those, footage of those things going on YouTube. I don't know if you guys seen them. Where people are like, oh, we caught, a child predator. And it's like, we caught him. And then they're going let's beat him up. And it's like they start beating him up, right? And, I can't help but wonder if, this is fake. Or if this is some, setup for clicks and stuff that somebody sets somebody up. It's fake. I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like it because it's done out of a not out of protection for people, but it's done for profit and gain. And it makes me concerned that the motives are wrong, I don't know. Never trust the authorities, they are on the dole. Wrong, Spider Pig, report it. Don't fucking say not shit like that. You see fucking child trafficking shit, you report that shit. You report that shit fucking immediately. Don't fucking beat around the bush. Don't fuck around. Don't joke. Just report it. So yeah, next article.
Europe. Yeah.
Oh wait, no, he didn't finish my statement with the Norwegian shit. Yeah, so him being in trouble is completely pointless. This poor guy deserves compensation, financial compensation, honestly, for this stuff because it's literally not okay.
Yeah.
It's a piece of fake media. I don't give a shit about it. I don't care. But it's hurting somebody the minute it starts hurting a real person, who's that young guy, now I care because now this guy's getting actually hurt because of it. So now it's bad. Yeah.
So yeah, it's ridiculous. The biggest thing nowadays is people seem to not be able to separate fiction from reality.
Yep. It's the usual shit. It's like that brain thing we talked about last fireside chat yesterday. Adoman says he had CP from what I heard. Is that confirmed? Also, don't operate on hearsay with that shit. Make sure it's confirmed.
Yeah.
The damages
that stuff you don't just say based on a rumor.
Allegations will destroy a man's life. If it's true, then yes, off to Gulag you go. But if it's false, God forbid. God actually forbid.
If he had season, the sense is too light. He only got 60 days. Yeah, that kind of does indicate it. He probably didn't have actual stuff.
Yeah.
People were just probably talking about it, and the president, he may have had or something.
Make sure you're careful with that. Even other content critics, I see people throw that at people like content creators or artists and call them pedos and shit all the time. And they throw that word around so haphazardly. But it's one of those things where it's bad. It's dangerous. Because it'll destroy someone's career, right? I saw a video, and I hate talking about this subject, so I want to move away from it in a bit. But I saw a video of somebody who came out and publicly said that he had thoughts about stuff like that. And that he wanted to seek help to not have thoughts like that anymore, and treatment. And I saw people basically go on and to attack that person. And I'm like, don't do that. Don't attack people like that. But everybody, it's all popular to attack that, right? Because the reason why you don't attack somebody who seeks help, because somebody who realizes that they're mentally challenged, that there's something wrong with their brain, and they seek help, you should welcome them. The reason why is because you should welcome them in the sense that it will encourage other people who have this disease, which is what it is, it's a disease, to come forward, seek help, and let's find a way to actually combat and fight this stuff. Every one of them that comes forward to seek help is one less actual predator doing actual harm. I don't know. That was an unpopular opinion, apparently. The popular opinion was to brigade that person and then push them into silence. Which I think is honestly inviting bad things to happen, but who knows? That's my 2 cents. I just don't want these things to happen.
That is not a question I was expecting to see in the chat.
Oh, goddamn, Pino.
That is bad timing, Bino. Incredibly bad timing.
That
for this
is
stream.
incredibly.
We're gonna move past
bad
it. We're
timing.
not gonna talk about that. That's just disgusting. All right, so moving on. This
Onto this.
yeah, because that was a depressing subject, and I kind of don't. like
Onto let's laugh at
Call
the
of Duty
state
Black
of
Ops
Call of
7.
Duty. So that image will come up a bit later. as
that. Oh
we
my
get
god, it
farther
is in Call of Duty.
Yep. Call of Duty 7, which is $70, relies heavily, it seems, on AI art for everything.
Not even of
So-
their own art style, but of Studio fucking
Nope,
Ghibli.
so-
Put out.
Specifically, I'll just kind of sum it up because this guy, it is a hit piece mostly, which fair enough. Like they're using AI art, but he just is mostly just going. He uses the word slop a lot.
I mean, I agree. I'm 100%. I'm
He's
100%
correct.
on board with this.
But the
guy.
point being, it's just he just uses the word slop a lot, so we can just kind of skim it.
I mean, the fact that you're charging you $70 and like doing something like that's terrible. Bino's just like, I don't understand what's wrong.
I mean, I don't know what I do. What happened?
But yeah, so basically Call of Duty 7 uses AI art a lot aggressively. And it's also a
So-
game that charges you $70 for. That's above a premium experience. A premium experience would be like $50-$40, right? And like here we have a game that's 70 goddamn dollars, and it makes use of
yeah.
mostly AI based art, which they didn't even make. They didn't even pay for.
So bring up that image.
Which image? Oh,
So
yeah.
apparently, apparently
Yeah, this is AI generated.
this is an example. Yeah. So it's the Ghibli style. So they just typed in a prompt, grabbed the art, copy paste. They from what I was reading and seeing, apparently this is the majority of the game's calling cards,
These are terrible.
and they're just Ghibli art style random fucking nonsense.
Like, it's not even related to Call of Duty. It's like medieval knights and generic ass shit like that.
Yeah. The article then goes on to, it's not just the calling cards. Apparently, like the prestige icons are also all AI. If you want to go to the article and scroll.
We just don't want
Yes,
to hire
campaign-
artists. No artists.
Campaign looks atrocious, so that's literally a zoomed in. So these icons apparently in the game are AI, which they kind of look like it, so I can believe that.
Yeah, they don't look good either. Even if they're artistically drawn, like, I would be like, dude, these suck. These-
So apparently, like, from what this article is basically getting to the point of saying, is like all of the in-game art stuff that's not directly like gameplay is apparently just AI, or at least the majority of it.
fucking trash.
But also, yes, in regards to the story for Black Ops 7, I've seen clips of, I'm assuming it's near the end of the game, based on how it's a big boss thing. If you showed that to me and didn't tell me it was Call of Duty, I would think it was just some garbage new woke game that had nothing to do with, like, military or anything like that. Because it's just people fighting some kind of eldritch monster thing that looks like they're on some kind of acid trip. It's like, what the fuck is this? It looks so bad.
I'm still thinking about why the fuck they use.
Yeah, so,
Studio
okay, so
Ghibli.
Bino elaborated on the
Because it was
previous article,
popular.
by the way. So the CP claim, by the way, is false. I do want to make sure that's clear, because leaving that sort of allegation out there is just disgusting in my eyes. It's worse than anything else. He didn't have CP. The court just said that having anime stuff was considered CP. That is outrageous. Because by that logic, over all of you, everybody in here now qualifies as that. Because guess what this avatar is? It's anime style. Done by Bond. That means that anybody who's ever watched my stream qualifies as having that. So, That's how outlandish that is. You see why that's dangerous? So make sure that you don't ever throw an allegation around, even like that. You know what I mean? Just make sure you clear things up, because people's livelihoods can be destroyed with a single bit of thing like that. And I want no part in ruining someone's livelihood whatsoever. New Aya art, getting the fish cage, yeah, pretty much.
Activate the Brat avatar just to incriminate people further, says Blake.
Damn. Brat Aerith. I don't even know if I have that, like, as a thing for this. I don't even remember what button it is.
Do you have that, like, fat chibi Aerith? Is that good enough? That was a
The
art.
Chibirth. The Chibith.
I have to click buttons.
You need to frown with that one so you can go like no milkies again.
I'm gonna move my hat.
Yes, the clip of the campaign
I think I unbugged.
fight has been posted. Do you want to show that, Gibbs?
Do you want the hat on or off, chat? Look, chat. Jabbish. Ninja looking at me like, boo, what do you want from Gib? I think I have the wrong model on. That's what I think. What? I think because I don't have any other features.
Want a clip of the fight, one of the fights in Call of Duty? Or
Go
maybe not the
ahead.
end fight,
Let's
I don't
take a
know.
look now, Chubby. Let's go, Chub. So, it's like, what the fuck?
Okay, I just posted it.
Feelings. I don't care about
I
your
don't
goddamn.
think- It's a Twitter link.
Death to Chatfish. This is the little screams they do. The little screams Chatfish do.
I would just mute it.
Oh my god, they got DEI characters. Add me to
Call of Duty, can't you tell?
What the fuck is even happening?
They're fighting a giant, Gibbs.
If you didn't want to make Call of Duty games, just say so at this point. Come on. Just say so.
Raven's just like, we really want to do something else, okay?
like I get that you're just tired of doing Call of Duty, but like, come on, man. This ain't it. Oh my god, this looks genuinely ass.
It's got fucking platforming dodges.
Ooh.
Oh!
That looks so bad. Right, that looks fucking genuinely trash. I'm not gonna lie to you, Chatfishes. I don't know what to say about that, other than that looked bad. And Lego to pop-ups.
It does. I also saw a thing the other day about... Since if we're just going to keep shitting on it, might as well go over all the just horrendous looking things.
That was bad.
It was.
What the fuck am I watching, says Indio? Oh, you're watching some Call of Duty gameplay. It's a Call of Duty.
That's what Call of Duty is right now. That's what it is.
You got anything else for me,
Forever.
chump ass? He's like, chump ass. Chump
See if I can
ass.
find it.
Do you want to show Chavish Dino Blade, Gibbs? Dino Blade.
Dino Blade.
What the
That
fuck
looks
is that?
cool.
Dinosaur with great sword and mouth.
I'm gonna go ahead and post it, you fat fuck. These are fireside chats. Chat can bring stuff. They can bring whatever for the most part, and we'll talk about it. It can be anything. Almost.
Okay, here you
Dino
go.
Blade is something that came from an animator that was just.
Oh
making
my god, he's
animations on
actually put it
YouTube.
on Steam. Kill myself.
It's a game now.
He actually made a game out of it because people kept requesting it.
It's a Souls-esque, isn't it? Yeah, it
course it
is.
is.
Fuck, I hate Souls.
It's a little too easy to be Souls.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's more of an action game than a
Dino
Souls game.
Blade. Well, there you have it,
Spider-Pig
Chip.
says it was the Human Reaper fight from Mass Effect 2.
No, it wasn't.
There's only a demo available at the moment. so-
Demon Reaper fight was actually kind of cool.
Sorry,
But
chat.
goofy.
Let's
But
fund Dino Blade.
Giant Terminator.
Also, Warcraft 3 is just over $100 away from being funded, and Dust and Elysian Tale is $131.41 away, chat.
My god. Chatfish can be.
I guess there's also free Beano, but like,
Don't want to do that. Don't
who
forget
wants
it.
to do that? After his little Chatfish question there. Sure, does he deserve
I
it?
don't know about that. Maybe Beano should be put in a fucking cage. Oh my god, the
Yeah.
texture of that background is so bad. Oh my god.
It's Kenshi level.
Honestly, Kenshi looks better.
Dino Blade.
These levels and lighting don't look particularly good. Like the lighting is pretty bad.
It seems very early in development, looking at it.
Yes.
The discount version of it. Yeah. Well, I mean, the guy just made a fun little animation.
Souls
for,
like squealy.
There you go. So I posted.
People will have a sword in their game and they'll call it Souls like games. Don't even.
Literally, people.
Dating
Well, also people.
sim.
This is people can put whatever tags they want on a game now. Not even the
Chatfish.
developers. It's the community. So they will just put memes. Anyway, they posted a clip for you, Kibbs,
Who's making this?
of the Mastercraft weapons, which I'm just guessing are like the highest, like ridiculous, like skins you can get or whatever. Or what? I hope it's just skins. This is the animations they can they have if you like inspect them.
Call of Duty.
Future War.
What? I mean, at least the animations are better than fucking, I guess, Outer Worlds too. Like,
There's more going on here, at least.
oh my god, it's
No,
Outer
also
Worlds
the
2!
crank. No, it has the crank!
I swear, all these companies work together.
Order sealed and it's £5. I like to cause chaos, so free Beano.
Thank you for the nation,
do this.
very generous. He's revving it up.
You're a
Ring,
monster.
ring, 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 ring,
Wow.
ring. Like, why? That doesn't even look cool. Doesn't make any fucking sense. I'm more annoyed by that, actually. Like, what is the point?
Coolest thing ever, Kibbs. He broke
Yeah.
his gun apart and made a Sith. And then he put the Sith back into the weapon. It was cool.
That was gay.
It's yeah.
Pull up Nicki
I mean, 6
Minaj
was already
with
bad,
farting
but 7
rainbow.
is just even worse. Oh yeah, let's look at this Battlefield Black Ops
Pull-
6's kill animations.
No,
Yeah,
thank
let's
you.
do that.
No, no.
Bring up the unit.
Chad has to
when
pay
it
for that.
farts
Nope,
rainbows.
Chad pays
Now.
it. No.
Chat,
All right.
donate to make Kibbs watch the unicorn farting execution.
No. New Fallout Season 2 trailer shows Deathclaw fight Mr. House and Elvis Ghoul. And Elvis Ghouls? Oh my god, they did actually do
So-
that. They turned the fucking kings into fucking goddamn ghouls.
Ghouls.
They retconned New Vegas. They're unironically going to
Remember-
retcon and destroy New Vegas lore now.
I want to point out, by the way, that the world ended in 2070, like nearly a century after Elvis was relevant.
I know.
Fucking Christ.
Also, they don't remember his name. They don't know Elvis. They just call him the
They don't-
king.
Yes.
Because
They
the
couldn't get the license, but you know.
yeah, well that and the information about his name is gone.
Yep.
Fallout franchise is more raped than the girl from the H game. Yeah, pretty much. It's like a fucking whole train, you know.
Are you gonna watch the little trailer clips to show the Deathclaw fight?
No, I don't care. So like the first thing is that oh my god, fine, I'll watch it. Oh my god,
You're
I'm gonna
not
get.
a real.
Are you older? Yes, I am older than 17 years old.
Yes,
Are
I-
you? Are you though?
Are you?
I'm not gonna make
Actually
it
prove it.
big purely on the paranoid factor. Oh my god, get that shit out of here.
Oh yeah, mute it because of the fucking music. Yeah, there's a goal.
Oh my god, crab, rad roaches. Oh my god. They don't know how mutants work. They
Isn't it
continue to not
necroseekers?
fucking do how
Necroseekers.
mutants right.
Remember the Cyclops that was living in the fucking vault?
I forgot.
Oh yeah.
This doesn't even look like Fallout. I hate this. I genuinely hate the ghoul because the ghoul doesn't look ugly enough to be a ghoul. I hate everything about this. Oh, look, New California Republic. I'm part of the NCR. What's left of them because the NCR collapsed. Oh, yeah, by the way, Vault-Tec started. Oh, my God. There's so much wrong with this. There's so much.
Reminded of season 1.
There's so much wrong with this. It's so bad. It's like just calling it bad is not good enough. The normies gobbled this shit up, and it's the worst fucking thing ever. The reason why it's bad is because fundamentally, it retcons. Oh my god, what? There's like a billion fucking blimps now. I guess
they only had one Pridwin, by the way.
I guess the Brother of Steel is super powerful.
Even though they were falling out of power.
Even though the Brotherhood of Steel is actually not an organization that's around or relevant anymore. Like, the Brotherhood of Steel has no power in the West. This doesn't make any sense.
They left the West to go East.
Oh my god, and the retcon to Mr. House is terrible, by the way. Mr. House is the one who helped start World War III. Because corporations are evil, and corporations...
People were coping and saying that House was like, he was there for reconnaissance to see that Vault-Tec was going to start the next World War so he could protect Vegas.
That's not what they established.
That was the cove. No, they didn't. They just made the assertion that he was like, nuclear war good.
So there are...
So the thing I've seen already,
So hold up.
Vegas Strip is also quarantined and off because there's death claws and ghouls overran it.
What?
Yeah, apparently.
So literally nothing in the story matters.
Nope. Vegas is destroyed by death claws.
So let me explain the OG lore. Vault-Tec was a corporation that was conducting experiments with vaults purely on the basis of creating a legacy void ship that would create basically a spaceship that would take humanity away from Earth because Earth would be basically a lost cause, is what they thought, right? And that it was also, the Enclave, which is the remnants of the deep state government, specifically the deep state, the worst parts of the human parts of the United States. That's why the Enclave are evil. Because in the original lore, the Enclave are evil. Why are they evil? Because of the deep state. Why is the deep state evil? Because the deep state did nothing to help the American citizens when the apocalypse happened. They hid and they waited, and they let people starve and die, and they basically did nothing whatsoever to help basically the remnants basically hold together. And so basically after a few years, the remnants of the United States government basically collapsed. The Enclave betrayed them for the most part, and that's what we know of. The Vault-Tec stuff doesn't fully work because the Master Vault didn't seal in time, and so radiation got in and killed everybody or something like that. I'm plagiarizing a little bit here, or not plagiarizing, sorry. What do you call it? Paraphrasing quite a bit here, but I'm going to run you through just the quick stuff. China was the reason why the nuclear war happened. It never said it explicitly, but it was heavily hinted at, was because the Americans had invented T-45 armor or something. I can't remember which version, whatever.
No, the reason why China launched the bombs is they realized the Americans were working on bioweapons, aka the Forced Evolutionary Virus, FEV.
The FEV. And they realized there was nothing they could do to stop them, that they were going to lose the war, and the Americans were winning pretty heavily. And the FEV was also basically being made to also so that our troops could advance through nuclear fire without problem, because it was supposed to make life immune to radiation and stuff like that. So like they were fucked. China realized they were fucked. China fired their nukes. Then we retaliated, and as we did that, the remaining powers of the world, what little remained of Europe, because bear in mind this is after the resource wars. Europe isn't around for the most part. Like they're there, but they're basically like a lame duck. There are only two powers in the lore that actually matter: the United States and China. That's it. Russia had already collapsed. Europe had already collapsed. The Middle East was in ruins. Africa was a hellhole. Like nothing changed there, by the way. India was completely despotic. Like it was just everything was bad everywhere else. All that was really left was North America and China. in the resource wars. And the reason why the United States was winning was because they invented fusion core technology. Fusion technology basically ensured that America could break free of the reliance on petroleum reserves. And so now we held on to petroleum, which China desperately needed. China invaded Anchorage to desperately try to secure resources to keep themselves alive. We also had a monopoly over Mexico as well, and we were tapping their oil without even tapping hardly any of our own, while sitting on it as a reserve. And so what basically ended up happening was China basically fired their nukes in retaliation because they didn't know what else to do, because they were going to lose. And that's what happened. In the new Fallout lore of Bethesda, it was aliens that did it, and it wasn't the communists. That's retcon number 1. Retcon number 2. It's not the aliens that did it. It was actually the mega corporations that did it. AKA Vault
It was
Tech.
Vault Tech.
Also,
and all the corporations in the U.S.
All the corporations in the U.S. and capitalists did it. And it was actually the capitalisms that did it. And the reason... hold on, I'm not done. The reason why they did it is the same reason in the last Resident Evil movie that Umbrella was evil in the movies. If you remember right, Umbrella was like, yes, we'll start the apocalypse. It's going to happen eventually. And why we'll do it is so that way everyone will be owned by Umbrella and will make more money. So they basically copied that really dumb plot from that really bad movie. And we're like, Vault-Tech's going to start the war. And we're going to start it, Robco and all these corps, because that way we'll control the world. Because we'll make more money, because all the government and regulations will be gone, because everybody will be dead, and they'll all be employees. And employees will be part of our own system that will charge them for, and we'll make more money.
Not just employees, kids, managers.
Managers.
Everyone will be a manager.
Part of our corporation. That is the new lore. That is the current lore. It's fucking retarded. It's fucking retarded.
You know, it's times like this, I'm glad I never really got into Fallout.
Honestly, at this point, like, yeah. You know what is the more canon than this is Old World Blues. And Old World Blues fucks up stuff too. Like, Mexico has a super AI that, like, super smart, and it, like, gives them advanced technology. It's like, just blow my brain.
Like, okay, we get it. One of the people
is Mexican.
Worked on that is Mexican. We get it.
You had to stay relevant somehow.
Okay, they needed something there that could fight the Legion. Okay.
So that's the modern Fallout lore. And that's the retcon. And the new retcon is, by the way, in the new lore, that Shady Sands was nuked. And that because it was nuked, and the new California Republic is basically collapsed. And the NCR is gone. And there's only like ragtag NCR war bands left. And it's loosely joined together. And there's no rebuilding. Let me go back to what was the original writer's vision for Fallout. Fallout 1 is post-apocalypse. Fallout 2 is coming out of the post-apocalypse. Fallout 3, what was it supposed to be? Nations were rebuilding themselves from the ashes of the old. That was the story. It was a story of cyclical nature of man. It's a basic principle. First game was post-apocalypse. Second game wasn't actually post-apocalypse anymore. There were governments, there were nations, there were things being born. And in New Vegas, which is the continuation of that main story, it's no longer that. There are small communities that are everywhere. There's some tribals, but they're kind of fading into the background. The tribals are kind of gone from 2, and it's mostly becoming these new states that are being born from the ashes of the old.
With ideology being the focus of war rather than simply resource.
It's not about resources anymore. It's gone back. The thing has gone backwards in its ideology. The new Californian Republic wishes to reinstate the United States back to its former glory. The Caesar's Legion wishes to follow an old, like, romanticized version of Rome to basically try to rebuild from the ashes. The Enclave, what little remains of them, wish to restore the deep state government back to power. That's why I could never fully, like, I like the Enclave because they're evil and their stuff is evil cool looking, but like I could never get behind them because it's like their lore is we're the deep state and we want to tax you. And I'm like, I'm sorry, but like
not tax you, they want to kill everyone that isn't the Enclave.
They're just
like,
kind of stupid.
Genocidal.
They're just stupid. Like the Enclave says, the Enclave are just dumb.
Ukulele says, but
the Master was cooler.
Doesn't like the rebuilding, wants everything to stay wasteland.
Yes. It's perpetual apocalypse. And the reason why the Fallout TV show sucks is because it's supposed to be set basically after New Vegas timeline, right? and everything's reset backwards back to Apocalypse. The problem is that the story for the setting was supposed to go forward. Actually, in some interview somewhere, the show writers talk about how they wanted to keep things in the post-apocalypse because that's what Fallout is. No, it isn't. I'm not disagreeing with you what you're saying there, but like that's not what Fallout is. Fallout has nothing to do with just the apocalypse. It's far bigger than that. It's so short-sighted. It is about the rebuilding and restructuring after the apocalypse. The reason why Fallout 1 and 2 are beloved, and Tactics is this weird, awkward child, but still is, cute in its own right. New Vegas, like the Fallout 1, 2, Tactics, New Vegas are what I consider Fallout games because they're in the Fallout universe. Tactics is what I consider the black sheep of that group, but, it is what it is, right? And then you have Fallout 3, 4, and fucking 76, and Fallout Brotherhood, which is ass, and all that other garbage. That isn't Fallout to me. It never has been. It's just not Fallout. It's ass. Fallout 4 is bad because it's like, okay, well, what is it? Brotherhood of Steel and, like,
versus
synths. And
the
it's
Institute, which is just the Enclave again.
It's just dumb. And yeah, they're just regurgitating the Enclave plot with the synths and the Institute. Oh my god, you're right. Except the only difference there is at least you can side with them. And I like siding with them purely because it's funny, because they kill everybody, and I find that funny. Because at least everybody in 4 deserves to die.
And the railroad you have to engage with, whether you like it or not.
Oh my god, fucking... Yeah, no, 4 sucks ass. Yeah, that's why in Fallout 3 and 4, the show, everyone is still living in shacks and looting fucking supermarkets. The big thing is they talk about that in Fallout 1 and 2, where it's like, okay, you can go to these places, but there's not really anything to loot there anymore. They've been looted already. The places you end up often looting are where like people have created new little bases and stuff. Because the supermarket has been looted. It was looted up 50 years ago. Like completely to the bone. There's nothing there. That's why I don't like Fallout 3. It's like, oh, go to that mart and there's still some supplies there. Like I'll entertain Fallout 3 because it like parts of it I kind of am okay with, but like for the most part it's just like the gameplay loop is fun, like the fun to mess around and kill people, But that's it. That's it for the most part. Fallout 4 is more annoying to me, but I can still kind of accept its existence because at least it's on the East Coast. Like this is me like holding my nose here, okay? My problem with the Fallout TV show, I can't accept its existence because its existence is, it literally destroys what makes Fallout completely. It destroys Fallout 1 and 2. It makes New Vegas, Fallout 1, 2, and New Vegas, none of it mattered. Because in the end, everything you did in Fallout 1 and everything you did in Fallout 2 to stop the Enclave didn't matter. The NCR collapsed anyways. Nothing mattered. The battle for Hoover Dam didn't matter. New Vegas was overrun by Deathclaws. None of it mattered. It's just taken the shit on the lore, and it doesn't give two shits about it. And I'm tired of pretending. No, I haven't pretended. I'm tired of being like the unpopular opinion here. But like, to be frank, the first season sucks ass, right? I know it's unpopular. And by the way, chat, I know that many of you agree with me, but sadly we're in the minority, okay? Like, this is the reality. We are the minority here. we are the fans of this setting. We are the fans of Fallout. We are the minority. And this is the reality that we live in. The majority of people gobbled that shit up like it was fucking hot shit. And the sad, tragic truth is that nobody gives a damn about Fallout. And the only people who care are the people here with me now.
I don't care.
Or
well, yeah, you don't care because you never played them.
Okay? Fallout at this point.
Okay, so like, how do I explain Fallout? Fallout 1 and 2 aren't good games. They're made in the GURP system, which I don't know whose brilliant idea was to make a video game out of that. That's fucking retarded. That's fucking retarded. Honestly, I'm also not a big fan of the GURP system, so maybe it's just a personal preference. Like, I just hate GURPS. I don't hate it as much as D&D, though. Oh, my God.
Let's scrap everything and make the county thing in GURPS.
Oh!
I'll kill you.
GURPS is so bad. GURPS is so bad.
Well, the problem with GURPS is that
it's too
so much redundant.
It's too standardized. Yeah, it's too templatey too. I don't like it. It leaves little for customization.
The point of GURPS is that you make your own system out of it, rather than actually using specifically just it.
Oh, I know what
If you
you
look at
said, Chad. I'll open
if you look at the D&D of if you look at the DNA of D&D, you see
You
GURPS.
can't even
in
open
there.
the YouTube video. Nice. But yeah,
It's not a YouTube video.
Oh, okay. I'm going to say the YouTube likes are probably insanely high. That's because, like I said, Fallout got consumed by the normies, and now it's normified. And most people, okay, even me, when I was a little kid, I'll be honest, the only reason why I know about Fallout's existence is because my uncle talked about it once. That's it. That was my first experience. He talked about it once with my dad, and I didn't understand what the fuck they were talking about. And the only other time I knew about it was because I got a game gifted from me because my uncle had worked on Fallout 3. And I was like, oh, that's cool. He's like, yeah, I drew art for this game. Check it out. And it's like, you can chop people up. And I'm like, oh, that's so cool. I could chop people up and put them in the toilet. And my Christian side of my family was looking at me with the most horrified expression of they had ever seen them have. As I chopped up Mr. Burke and put his head into a toilet and put his hat on top of his head.
You're a psychopath.
Yes. But like that was like the first thing I had did in that game. That was the first thing. And my first introduction was Fallout 3. And I later got a disc from Target with a box. It's over there on the shelf. It's like a plastic clear through box that has Fallout 1 and 2 and Tactics on it. And that's when I started to discover it. And I installed them and I played them and I fucking hated them. I hated Fallout 1 and I hated Fallout 2 and I hated Fallout Tactics. I couldn't stand them. I didn't like how the combat worked. I didn't like how it felt. I'm like, what? This is like Fallout, like not Fallout 3. But eventually, I held my nose, and thanks to Chatfish, we got through them. But before then, I had just simply relegated to reading lore on wikis and reading about it. You know, before I could actually play it, because I just couldn't get myself to get through it. I was like, ah, you know, screaming on the inside. There's so much about them mechanically that I just hate. And I hate to this day. I still do. But the stories for Fallout 1 and 2 are really, really interesting. There's parts of the story that are bad. Like the character side stories are just kind of like half-assed in there. They're not very good. But there are story arcs for usually the other parts of the game that are actually way more interesting. Like the Master storyline is fucking awesome. I love it. I love everything about it. It's my favorite fucking goddamn thing. And Fallout 2... Enclave, I do like them. They're fucking evil though. They're irredeemable. They are irredeemable. And I know why people like them because they look cool and they look evil, and I dig that. They're so fucking irredeemable though. My favorite thing is the Sergeant though. Yeah, I finished Fallout 1 and 2. I beat them both.
He even played 3 in New Vegas.
Yeah,
There was
but I
a
already played
question
New
asked
Vegas
of you,
already. But-
Gibbs, of what do you think of the most important Fallout game, Fallout Shelter?
Oh, I don't care. Honestly, my dad liked it, and that was all I knew because he played it a lot on his tablet
It's a mobile
in
game.
like 2017 or 2015 or whatever it was. And he would play it, and he was playing it, and he's talking about how he was having fun with it. And I'm like, okay, I'm happy for you. But I don't like Fallout Shelter. I don't really care. I don't have an opinion on it. I just don't give a shit about it.
Damn.
I just want Fallout games to have Fallout stories. Like the Master was cool, and that was really cool. Fallout 2, like societies were becoming tribal and little nations were being born, and that was so cool. And Fallout New Vegas basically takes that story and advances it. Fallout 3 does not. My first game was Fallout 3, but I must be frank with you, Chatfishies. Fallout 3 did not hold up over time compared to 1 and 2. 1 and 2, they're tough games to play, and I understand that a lot of you might struggle to play them, but the stories for them are significantly better than anything the new Fallout shit has. And I like Fallout 1 and 2. I just don't like playing them. I just don't like. I like the stories. I could play them again, and I think chat did fund them again, didn't they? Fuck. I think
Kind of.
Yeah, we have to do Fallout 1 again. There are
But
different
that's
paths. The
required or
stories are
something.
cool. Yeah, I know. But yeah, so that's like the big thing. Like that's cool and all. But yeah, there are certain things I don't like. I like that the Enclave foot sluggers are presented as mostly normal. Yeah, the Enclave troops are not bad. It's just the Enclave leadership was corrupt as the old government of the United States was. The big problem with the Enclave as a faction is that it was the most corrupt and vile part of the United States that survived because they were the rats that jumped ship. They ditched while everyone fought valiantly to hold things together. They fucking fled like cowards. To traitors. Give me brains for F1 and F2 and maybe his praise, said Portrait Seals. What? Just don't make a character with 10 charisma next time. And also don't put like 20 points into outdoorsman. Listen, I let chat help build that character. But next time I'm going to make builds.
That was your first mistake.
I learned my lesson because that was way back when. Now, when Chatfish want to make builds, they're not allowed to meddle with stats. I will make the character builds myself in advance, and then you can vote for which build you like. But I
already
will
know what build they'll vote for.
I will determine
Chef.
it. Cooking. Fucking goddamn. Next.
Tibbs is always the chef.
Yes.
Now, chat.
The member berries were all
Because
targeted
people-
towards Fallout 3, not towards Fallout like 1 or 2.
Yeah. For those that are apparently naively wanting to fund this, free Beano is $235 away.
Who will rise to the challenge to help Beano get his free Beano art piece? Also,
Who will answer his question about gum?
God help me. Death to Beano. Also, we're 2/3 of the way to today's goal, Chatfish. We're almost there.
We are getting dangerously close to being below $1,000 from unlocking
Here's a
Fire
question. What do you think of Fallout London, Kib?
Fallout London? I don't think it's canon.
Warrior. It's
It's
not.
not
It's a fan
canon.
game.
It's better
London
than
was-
Fallout 4, I think, kinda. But like,
Brit Bong was destroyed.
I don't think the writing, I don't really care for it too much. It's kind of just like all those overhauled mods, they always have the same problem. They're too fan fiction-y. They don't know what good writing is. They don't know how to write a story. They all often imitate like other things. Like the Fallout Frontier shit did the same shit. Like all that crap, it's like it's imitating greatness but not actually being great. And the problem is that they're free. I unironically believe that. I think if that they were paid teams and they had their livelihoods on the line, they would put more effort into the writing. Some of the quests were okay,
Probably.
but some of them weren't. My big problem with Fallout London is that it doesn't make sense within the canon. Because in the canon, the lore of what we know, before World War III had happened, Britain or Europe and all of that was already in such a state of disrepair that they didn't even matter. They didn't even matter. They were basically third world nations scrambling for scraps. And that's how bad it had gotten. It was basically that bad. And if it was that bad before the bombs fell, it was worse after. So there's like even less things there now.
Indio has a request for chat to get Beano's fund to 90% complete and then just let it die. He is an evil Indio.
The problem is that they are free, Kibbs. It says Vincard. Yeah, I think so, because I think you need to have skin in the game. Like, the reason why I work so hard on my story for my setting and my stuff, right, is because I got skin in the game. It's my livelihood. If I fuck that up, I'm gonna blow my brains out, unironically. So, like, I better do it right, or otherwise it's suicide for Kib. There will be no more Kib. It's
Alex says,
do or
and also
bust.
Fallout 3 is Find Your Dad. Fallout 4 is Find Your Son. Fallout TV show is Find Your Dad.
Yeah, like this. It's just.
Emil!
Oh my god, Emil. Emil! Piece of shit writer. Fuck, he's got no respect for the setting. Fucking hate him. Oh my god, I'm so mad. Seriously, Gauss weapons make small weapons obvious choice in 2. You're a Chatfish. He's like, damn! Kib final stream. I'm gonna finally do it, chat! Unironically, yeah, probably. Like if I fail to make the game fun, I think I'll just do myself a favor. Show myself out. Either the game is fun or I won't be around anymore. You don't want to just get.
Kidoku.
Might as well.
Oh no, Boulder's gray.
So it will be good, or I won't be around. How about that? Fallout 5, find your nut. Damn.
Help poor Boulder, he's gray, chat.
Boulder is indeed a gravy fish.
And you might hit a bounty. Next topic.
If you dedicate your life to doing one thing, by the way, and then you just fail at that thing, I think you either get up and you try again. Like, there's two options. Get up or try again, or kill self. We'll have to find out what happens. We'll have to find out what happens.
It's fine.
Oh my god. Make myself angry. Yeah, but he made a shit ton of money out of Lord of the Rings. And it wasn't just a hobby project. It was escapism when it began. Because in the trenches, when he wrote the Hobbit for his niece or whatever. There was money in the game. It wasn't just a hobby. It's what helped compelled him to make it good and quality. That's why I was so proud of it.
Chat, we require another topic.
Chatfish, where's the next topic? Start shaking, Chatfish. We can't stop streaming until we make today's goal. So I have to stream forever. Forever. I can't even
Chatfish,
eat.
make the daily goal so I can make dinner.
You can eat, but I don't get to. You go ahead.
I have Pringles.
I have Pringles.
I think I've got something to tide me over. Hold on.
I sent you a video game, says Plague.
I have candy. Candy's like dinner, kinda. Let me just open this.
No.
No!
Tolkien wrote Lord of the Rings to help deal with PTSD, says Zor.
This kid want to rant about Ark Survival Ascend again?
Oh my god. Maybe it's your turn to rant. Maybe it's your turn to
Rant. Oh, you want me to rant? I'm gonna get colorful with my language, okay?
You're gonna get me a strike is what you're gonna get me. Goddamn.
What would you do with the Fallout series? Reset, remaster, 1, 2, etc.? Or Fallout 5 or to retcon some of the stupid stuff from the last few games?
So if I if I were in charge, hold on, I got ideas, and then Squealy can go, because otherwise I'm gonna forget. So my first idea, I would remake 1 and 2 from the beginning, but this time I would include everything that was not able to be put in originally, because to be honest, you can't really remaster it. You have to remake it. It's going to be top down, it's going to be 2D, it's going to stay in the art style of the old one, and we're going to basically try to keep it as faithful to the original as possible, and try to get, the voice actors and actors are probably too old now, so probably find voice actors who can imitate the voices of the characters, to respectfully do it as much as possible. Fix the quests that were broken, that didn't work to begin with, expand the combat system to be better than what it is, overhaul the combat system. It's so bad. And yeah.
Make it Wasteland 3 combat. Yeah.
And then just make it so that it rolls into Fallout 2 and just bundle it together as one big giant remake. Now, Squealy?
For Fallout 1 and 2, well, Chad gives your membership.
Oh, thank you for giving
Fallout
membership.
1 and 2.
He immediately sniped Boulder. Maybe he could try his luck and snipe one of the 2 bounties.
Now, my idea would be to have it be a generational game. So you'd have the first half would be Fallout 1, and the second half would be Fallout 2. In which case, all of the choices, because Fallout 1 is a very linear game, all the choices you made in Fallout 1 carry over into Fallout 2.
Well, the choices that
Because
could carry, but yeah.
Yes. For example, like Tandy living, for example.
Yep.
What you do with the cons. I would make the cons like a natural, like, relevant faction in Fallout 2 as a bandit faction. If
Make
they're
your
not wiped out
decisions in the
completely.
past matter. That'd be cool, yeah.
Yes. I would give more options the way to how you handle the super mutants, because we know some of them don't want to serve the master. I would make Marcus a featured character in Fallout 1, so that in case you want to actually deal with the super mutants peacefully and overthrow the lieutenant, then you can have Marcus take his place and lead the mutants into forming Jamestown.
Yeah, that could be cool.
Not
Like different endings, like expand the endings, so you can start a super mutant revolt.
Have more of a like link between Fallout 1 and 2, so it's not, because Fallout 1 was essentially made as a
spare time project. Yeah.
Yes,
it had no funding from Interplay whatsoever.
And because of the fact that Fallout 2, you're a direct descendant of the Fallout 1 protagonist, those decisions should carry over into as a legacy. I really like the idea of having it be a generational project, where the Vault Dwellers story takes place and changes the wasteland forever.
Mm-hmm.
And then the chosen one comes along and changes it again.
Yeah, it's really cool. I like that. Basically, the beginning of the story starts with the apocalypse, then it goes tribal, then it goes to like civilization, kind of. And then you can have an end. I think a trilogy would probably work for that. Because I think that would get through the 3 stages. And then basically tied into New Vegas.
And I would actually remake Fallout New Vegas and Van Buren and put them together.
Well, yeah, Van Buren and New Vegas are the same game.
Van Buren would be the would essentially be what is going on with the Legion side of the conflict, whereas what you did in Fallout 1 and 2 would carry over to the Californian side, whereas New Vegas is the center. And then I would also rework the story altogether to allow you to have more freedom and to have more content that you can actually do besides simply, do I want to play NCR? Do I want to play House? Do I want to play Yes Man? Do I want to play Legion? Because the reality of that is that what you're doing essentially is you're setting yourself on how much content do I actually want to play in the game? Because
Legion has no story.
The most.
Yeah.
The NCR has the most because they have the most going on. Legion has the least because they are the most cut. And Mr. House doesn't care about half the game.
Yep, he's only in half of it.
Beano, out of luck, T-Fund clams. Alright. Starman has attempted to go for it, but has sadly missed.
Thank you for the gift of membership, Starman. Very generous.
I would make Reno more relevant because of the factions that come from Reno are in Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
I would make I would expand how much of the economy is built off of water barons and the Brahmin barons, because that is your food and water. That's where everything's coming from.
Yeah, but Squilly in charge of writing. Look at that. Squilly, you're doing a good job. Like, unironically. That's a lot of nice things. And I do like how you've tied it all together.
He thinks he's been thinking of this before.
Mm-hmm.
I have been.
Because I only thought about this on the spot. I haven't put too much thought to it.
And I was like, this is my time.
I would like the idea of the fucking chariots for the Legion, because the chariots are cute, but they don't make any sense. I would make the fucking highwayman a Easter egg if you can find it in New Vegas.
What about the alien?
There's no aliens. There's no such thing as aliens in Fallout.
I think, yeah.
Actually, no. I'm being stupid. There are aliens. Ooh, there are alien Easter eggs in Fallout 1 and 2 as a meme, and I guess you can carry that over into New Vegas.
Yeah, you can keep the meme, right? Like, you can have the TARDIS, you can have the fucking shuttle crash.
Well, the joke with the Fallout aliens is that you're just finding gray shuttles that were destroyed on the planet.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you don't find the actual aliens. You find maybe their gun, and that's it. What Fallout 3 did by making it so that the aliens were actually a part of the major plot.
Yep, that was bad.
It's awful. It's terrible. I would retcon T-45 to be shitty power armor that was made post-war to compensate for the fact that you have limited amounts of T-51.
Mm-hmm.
I would make it so T-60 doesn't fucking exist. And the most powerful variant of power armor is the XO1 power suit. Whereas the Brotherhood that came from the east, that went to the east, are wearing the power armor they developed, which is what looks like the XO2 from Fallout 3. The Brotherhood will also not be. They would also just be as relevant as they are in New Vegas, where they're just a single chapter that's dying out because everyone else that was relevant went east.
Mm-hmm. They're basically an order that's caught out of place at a time.
Oh, chat. Now's your chance. There's Semper Tantrum.
Kill him.
In chat. If you hit him with a membership, he is offered a personal bounty and he will get you your own chatfish. And who knows? Maybe they'll throw something else on that. I don't know. I can't speak for him.
We could.
But Semper is a powerful ally to have, chat.
Yeah, powerful ally.
He is already pledged to help get the firewall refunded if chat can just make the weekly.
So chat, should we
And
put Squilly in
$250
charge of
extra.
the remaster project? I think he's qualified. He's got a good vision. I do think you actually do. You did a good job.
I tuned out like everything he was saying.
I understand what he's talking about. You don't because you don't play it.
Holy shit, Chad, 2 for 2.
Holy
You hit
shit!
Temper Tantrum. Nice.
Good job, Chad. You won.
Well, Chad, now you have to go for Hugo. Because, like, goddamn, 2 for 2.
At least only Hugo Fugi left as a prize.
If you hit Hugo Fugi, you will get
That's a
a
lot.
chatfish, a pocket fish, a bucket fish, and your choice of a comm slot or a completed. You can just fully complete a game fund that will get a thumbnail.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm assuming you'd immediately just get a chatfish on that right away.
Yep, that's definitely how that works. You're right. Temper Tantrum put a bounty on himself, Chad, so you just got a custom chatfish. So go ahead and go in the Discord server.
Yep. Just inform me of just DM me, Semper, how you want that to go through,
Wolf is just
and then I'll
taking a snipe.
talk to Chad about it.
But he whiffed in the end.
You land on a Toko.
What Toko?
A good chatfish. Is that the chatfish
What
I
do you need
accidentally
to
said
do?
slurs in front of?
Was it?
Hmm?
What are you yapping about? Wolves gets another membership. And appears to have
Don't you do it, YouTube. You son of a bitch, YouTube.
No! Yeah.
It's still going. It's just slow. It's fine.
I need to put these candies down.
No, while my dream project sounds really good, it's also exceedingly.
There's a lot of work that's got to be done.
There's a lot of work that you need to do.
I would recommend overhauling the entire combat system though, because it's bad.
What I would
Yeah.
prefer to do is I would actually make it still a first-person shooter, but give you more control of your allies. Make it more of a like closer to Mass Effect.
Oh, you
Like
can give them
gameplay?
orders. Yeah, that could work.
Yes.
Giving
Oh,
orders and use their
Closer to
abilities.
Mass
Yeah.
Effect, but like better than Mass Effect. Because Mass Effect fucking sucks in gameplay. Holy shit.
Hold on. Mass Effect
Okay.
1 was great for when you maxed out your sniper rifle and they did cartwheels.
Yes, when you broke the game. Sure.
All right. So, a few things here before we the autism away too much, chat. So Vulpus says hashtag Warcraft 3 cooking and fit. Yes, do not forget, chat, as well as with the Firewar stream, if we get a day over the weekly, which if we get the weekly, we will get that because Semper has pledged an amount already. So we just need to get to the weekly. That will unlock the Smash Burger cooking video.
That's
Which
true.
kids will have to
Eating
do.
his candy.
Now, for Chad's prize that he won, he can choose a chatfish or a pocket fish on a thumbnail of his choice. So, Chad, do you want a chatfish or do
does
you want to
Chad
get a
have a
pocket fish
chatfish?
on something?
Does he have one?
The candy I'm eating is Sour Patch Kids. Family size.
It doesn't matter if he doesn't
Big.
have one.
Nice.
They're called Big Kids. That
Yes,
sounds
he got
kind
the
of
big ones.
evil, actually.
So, those are really nice because you just put one on your tongue and enjoy it. So it's good little snackies.
They are
If
amazing.
I-
Also, Chad, you are in the Discord, correct?
He is. I've seen it before.
Because there's a couple Chads.
Yeah, these are amazing.
Oh.
I should never have found these. Oh my god.
Don't eat too many. You will get sick. Because I've gotten sick before eating those.
I'm so
Okay,
hungry
well,
though. I haven't had
Yingless-
breakfast.
Yingless is actually posting links for us, so we'll get to that momentarily. The second I hear about chat, or we can just get on to those.
Okay, maybe two more. They're so good. Like, why shouldn't I have them? The blue ones I think are my favorite.
The blue ones are the best ones.
I am, but I'm under a
Followed by
different
the
name.
red, then the orange, and the green.
What is
yellow.
your name on the Discord, Chad? Also, which would you prefer? A
Also,
pocket fish or chatfish?
I noticed that there are no yellow or orange ones in this, or either of the bags. You know why? My dad ate
What?
them.
Damn it!
Kib should eat a sourdough. I think he should. Samper, you are absolutely right.
Kid gotta eat a warhead.
He owes
Mm.
30 currently.
If Chatfish makes the daily, I'll have 2.
Well, that
2 at once.
Kibs will eat 2 sours
Not at the same
and
time.
want to die if we get the daily, which is $75.21 away. Good night, Kevin Root. Sleep well. Always wanted a chatfish? Alright, there you have it, Semper. He wants the chatfish. So, Chad, what is your name on the Discord? I'm gonna just open up Streamlabs, because I assume that's what Semper's gonna do. 2 is pointless.
Always wanted a chat.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay with them.
Yeah,
Imagine
yeah,
he'll have a
yeah.
Gears Chatfish. Fuzzy gets 2
Okay,
memberships.
well, goddamn.
Damn it.
Chewy Marin. Alright.
Put the good candy
Yes, Surat, Russian Sundaws, Daryl, Fox Nix, Dark Stranger, Melody, Specific, Fafnir Bane, Shrexzel.
He had a bunch of actual named people there.
Yeah, he's generic. Where's generic?
Alright.
Where is he gone? Where's that little shit?
I'm gonna regret this. My tongue is actually sore from having those candies already, and it feels
Yeah, I
so.
told you so.
Alright,
Really was
so
right.
that's 50 towards it. Towards the daily. And
Excuse me.
with Semper's 30, that'll be when Semper donates for the chatfish. That'll be the daily made chat. Well done. Also,
They're frozen.
because Fuzzy just threw 10, that just means that there's now less other people you could hit besides Hugo. That increases chances of Hugo getting hit.
Fuzzy wants his donation to
Matt.
get a Dust MLP Sour.
Good man.
Not
Good
good,
man,
man.
Fuzzy.
All of those are
MLP?
terrible
Really?
hashtags.
No, Dustin and Legion Tail. I don't care about the other 2.
You and your Neopets game.
Oh my god. Okay. Oh, it's got big white spots on it. I don't like that. It's not
So
molded.
Deadlock gets... Oh, yes. One last call, chat, for the... What's the game called? It's something... I can't remember what the franchise is. It's the Deadlock game.
Hey.
Battlestar Galactica Deadlock gets delisted
Oh,
tomorrow,
yeah.
chat. If you have interest in it, make sure to pick it up today. It is
Yes.
also on GOG, and it is on sale on
Now
GOG. I
you
believe
might
it's
be
half
able.
off.
You might be able to find Kingwin Steam keys and stuff like that later if you can't afford it now. For those who are interested.
Okay,
It's a PSA.
Semper donates $30 on Streamlabs.
My bell's gone.
And says, Chatfish payment, Chadfish payment, sour sandwich.
All right, we're having this hour. Ooh, it hurts very bad. I got cuts on my tongue. Fuck.
All right. So, 30 sours left, Kibbs. Because they just they just paid for another one with those last couple donations.
Poor kid. He's going.
Anthem service ends January. Okay.
It's bad. Really bad.
I think you should save that other one for a good bit later. Like at least an hour.
Okay. Oh. Oh. Okay.
Chat, we are $110. We are $10 away from being below 1,000 to the Fire Warrior stream.
That's owie. That's owie. It's like spicy but burn. Ow! Okay. Oh, that hurt a lot. Oh my god. Oh. Oh. Not a good idea. Ow.
So Chad has chosen Lycanfish for his first chatfish.
My neighbors heard that for sure. Oh my god. Ow! Okay, it's over. I've got tears in my eyes. There's a cut on my tongue, and you can feel
yes,
it.
we know of this game. In fact, no, it's Void Crew that was funded, not this. Never mind. Oh, well, that doesn't help.
Oh,
It's the wrong goddamn link.
all right, that was sour. Oh, ouch! It's like spicy because it burns. It's like
You can hear his teeth. He's crunching on his teeth, chat.
where are my teeth? Yeah, I fell off.
His teeth. Nom nom. He's gumming his teeth.
Okay, next article.
No, his mouth is full of blood now, chat. He's gonna have to
Drowning in
gargle
my
a
own blood.
little.
Oh my god, there's lots of stuff to look at. Crown Bound. What's this game? What is it?
These are games that were upcoming games that could be interesting. That chat we're posting.
Chat is interested in this?
Leon's posted this one.
Oh.
So maybe chat would be. I know nothing of them. I just grabbed the links. The game I was violently interested in that I tried out last night turned out to be trash. Just utter trash.
At least the sour part of the candy's gone.
So is it like a god game? What are we looking at here?
You're the ruler, but your heroes have the minds of their own. It's a majesty game. Build a thriving kingdom. Hope your warriors don't run off chasing squirrels instead of fighting monsters. You know what I mean? Read that. I can't read with candy. What does it say, Compass?
Is he trying to remove the retainer with sour acid?
Yeah, pretty much.
Evidently.
Now read what it says, Sumpus. Sumpus.
I'm just gonna open it up myself so I
Sumpus?
can read it in full screen.
Read.
Look at this. Thumpeth.
Sumpus must read what it
It's
says.
loading, Gibbs.
Sumpus.
You're the ruler, but your heroes have minds of their own, so Majesty. Recruit heroes, set rewards, build a living, thriving kingdom, and hope your warriors don't run off chasing squirrels instead of fighting monsters. So it is Majesty, but with damage numbers that pop up. That's interesting. Has a demo.
It does have a demo.
Wow.
You can
Some
download it
direct
right-
control. I can't help but notice that the warriors are all the same model, so it is deciding to just copy Majesty.
Skip speaking like an Adventure Time character. Famous.
Building placement
Thumpeth.
looks about the same.
Compass. Squeamy. Squeamy. Compass. I got that sound when I have it on my tongue.
You know what? Suffer Gibbs. Captain K on Stream Elements donates $50.
Holy
Thank him,
shit.
Gibbs.
Thank you for your generous donation.
Says, Hail, Keeb, and Squeery, and Kami Kami. Here's all for all the great times you've given me listening in the background. We
It means a great deal,
appreciate the
Jeff-
generous
Khalifa.
donation,
Khalifa.
and glad you get enjoyment out of it.
Kiss.
Khalifa K. Thank you very much. That's incredibly generous. I can't move the candy off my tongue because it burns.
Say Thumpus again. Please say Thumpus.
Sumpus. Sumpus. Sumpus works for me at Battle Davis Studios. You know what I mean?
Brain Damage Studios.
It's not Brain Davis Studios. It's really hard to do S's. The list
Brain
is,
Damage Studios.
I am role playing as the English. It sounds like this.
I work for BDSM Studios.
Hello, Chatfish, and welcome.
Isn't that right, Gibbs?
I can laugh at normally, but because it burns a little. Okay, I have an idea. If I take it off my tongue.
You know, Gibbs, if you just add M to the abbreviation for
Catfish. No, we
For this-
did
for it, you realize what that spells, right?
This is better than a speech funds, says Gungus. What? Why would you say that?
Now do Yinlis speak, Gibbs?
Hello, it's me English. I'm not cheating, I
No,
swear.
you're saying you gotta say TH instead of S. Or Z. You gotta say it as a Z.
What? I don't know how to talk like a retard.
And yet you do it so well.
Kim sounds so retarded right now. I love it. What is this to sell candy? You
Okay,
try to
so
sell candy.
this game is just trying to be Majesty, but
Yes,
it doesn't look like they're innovating on it at all. I'm looking more into it, Kibbs.
I'm gonna choke on this candy if you keep doing that.
Good.
It's kind of
Yes, it looks like it's not innovating all of it, and some of it looks like it's using just store asset packs.
It looks like an asset flip, so I wouldn't buy it if I was you.
Yes, it is very much
I would
looking
keep
that
it.
way.
I'm not saying that it's 100%, but I also think this might be AI generated.
Oh, the click on the screenshot, Kib, and look at the portraits at the top. The previous screenshot, or yeah.
Those are AI generated pictures in the
Those are. Yeah.
Yeah, I would be careful with this project because it's probably a scam.
Now, in their defense, a lot of this could be I'm hoping here a lot of this is placeholder, but it might not be.
I like that fish. Next subject.
Also,
the candy is getting smaller.
the publisher and developer is just the name of a person, and that's usually not a good sign.
That's true. Crownbound is a video game that Chatfish can play forever with Kib. Just kidding, it doesn't have multiplayer. It's single player. Oh my god, watch.
Single player.
I can move candy over there. I can sound almost normal. Look at
Hold on a
that.
sec.
Yeah, pretty good now. Now I sound like normal. Yeah. So, that's not good to set on my teeth though, so I gotta go back on the tongue.
I like how the viewership went up when you started talking like this.
What did chat mean by this?
If I just
they really liked it when you
suffer
said
a
something.
stroke, I'll do better in viewership. That's what I'm learning right now. Now, let's see. The next thing we have to do, I'm almost done with this candy. I only have one more candy. After that, I am scot-free. As you can tell, my voice is getting better and it's getting easier to understand me.
I hate it.
Because I'm eating the candy and it's getting smaller in my mouth. Soon be gone. What do you hate, big baby?
I hate that you'd be able to speak more.
It's really glued in there. Like, candy should not be glued in like that. Look, it's so small, I sound pretty normal now. Look at that. See how it takes a few seconds.
Sturmrat says, do you remember to like the stream so he sees this voice gave more likes?
Oh my God.
That's true. You can train Kibbs to do things.
By donating, yes.
Kib is a good little...
If you encourage this kind of
Streamer.
behavior, Chad,
Donate
will do it more.
it
He will tear his tongue apart.
I will suffer brain damage just for money.
What's that? Kibbs gets a nose piercing. No, that's what Chad wants.
May I remind you of when you did Nya for 2
How many
months and started
Maricero
doing
candies
real
are
life?
funded? Yes.
Oh my
If
God.
Kibbs eats one more, he'll be down to 29. Also, yes, I agree with what Semper is saying to me that you should wait an hour. And stop crunching on your teeth.
You don't know that. Doesn't chat. It's crunchy.
This hurts my soul, but I hope you're doing well, folks.
We made the
All right,
daily
let's
goal,
get
so
rid
we're
of
doing
the
good.
asset flip. Let's move on from asset flip majesty.
Yeah, asset flip majesty doesn't
Which
look
I'm
very
sorry, man. Like you might have passion for that, but it's you need to put that in the oven.
good. I mean, no one's gonna be nice to me when my game comes out. They're like, yeah, you should have made it like a gay porn game. And I'm like, what the fuck?
It probably would have sold well better, yeah.
A gay porn game? Probably.
Probably. Like, well, let's be honest here, chat.
Robin, I need you to animate something. He just looks at me, big bags under his
It was
eyes.
like, Kibbs, we need you to make food Fucking food Dick Dine Dash now.
Hold on, what is this before we actually... Stellar Reach is a 4x stratified strategy game where you control a faction vying for dominance across a hostile galactic frontier. Guide your empire through conquest, prosperity, or industrial power as you advance through 6 distinct tech trees and forge your path to victory. It has 25 reviews, and they're only mostly positive. Oh, no.
The retainer is the only thing keeping Kim's teeth in his mouth, says
Yeah.
Doug Howard.
They're just connected by little strands of membranes of flesh. Ooh, start vomiting.
Look through the screenshots quick.
So this is a 4X game that, I'm going to be frank with you, like, it doesn't look particularly good.
No, nothing is making this stand out from every other 4X Space Galactic Empire game.
Chatfish, I think you're a little desperate here. Now, the space combat looks
Hold on.
definitely different.
Once again, you're saying Chatfish.
Oh, you found it?
No, Yinli's posted it.
Oh my god! It's a Yingless game. So there's like weird stuff going on.
We also have an actual news article. I somehow missed it between the Yinlis posts.
I'll be real with you, this doesn't look particularly that interesting. Prepare for invasion. I mean, I'm gonna give it the benefit of the doubt. Well, let's look at it.
Let's see if it has better gameplay than that game I tried last night, Reguline.
Okay, fleets are like moving towards each other. Alright.
A blue thing appeared.
There's blue. Command
We
fundamentals.
dragged a line. We didn't actually see the ships attack each other. That's worrying.
Why are there circles?
We didn't actually see any of the combat. That is very worrying.
Alright. Okay, it has one more trailer. Come on, give a game a breather. It's 39 seconds.
No.
And many centuries from now, we will see blah, blah, blah. And so that's like pops or whatever. I'm not so sure, chat bros. Just because you have a big tech tree doesn't mean anything. I do like the ships look when they're going places, but like I never see the fighting. It always ends before the fighting happens.
Oh my god, it's gonna be the same as that game we tried last night, Reguline. Ad free or whatever, which that combat was so bad.
We're gonna chalk it up to cooked as far as I'm concerned.
Alright, so I got an article on another game, or 2 more games.
Now, are these all Yingless games?
No.
Alright, the first one we have to look at is Void Train. It's mixed, but I also recognize this game. November 7th, 2020.
It had a demo or during the next festival a while ago.
It seems conceptually
Before it was
interesting. It's like a space train thing, and it floats on a space rail. It looks a bit Reddit-y. I don't know why, but I'm reminded by Rust, and now I'm immediately having PTSD.
I remember shooting at a person with a bow and proceeding to get ganked by a bunch of people with guns, screaming that you done fucked up, boy. Oh look, you can get little Amogus pets.
That water looks like it just went through the cup.
The cup actually, it did. The cup didn't actually get any water in it. You can possess a boot? What? What the hell were those two things? Like, what does that have to do with the game?
There's a choo-choo, and there's like choo-choo boarding actions.
Is that player versus player, or are you fighting NPCs? The other humans?
Ah, so it's Battle Royale-esque. And the gun fell apart.
And then he pulled out an accordion
What
because it's...
Is this the Thieves of whatever it's called?
It's
Sea Thieves.
Sea of Thieves? No, okay, so that is versus NPCs, because it only has co-op listed. I suspect it would be fun co-op, but then it's fun because you're playing with friends, not because the game's necessarily good.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure how I feel about it, because it's like, okay, well, why are the trains moving through space? But maybe I'm just overthinking things.
I feel like the aesthetics are a little all over the place too. Sometimes.
Yeah, like this picture here doesn't like. I was expecting something very different from this.
Yeah, like what is that little like creature like that they showed? Like those little pet things that look completely out of place.
Oh, it's got a story. Honestly, Chapter 3 feels like it was written by ChatGPT. Beginning of the game was nice and interesting, but then it became so random and chaotic, and not in a good sense. Ending is straight up blatant, and feels more like developers just wanted to finish the game. Ah, developers lost steam.
Oh, Yinlis is offering a deal with chat.
What's he
So
offering?
he says, remember, try to get everyone to fight and run for it. So if you fund it by the end of next month, so by the end of the year, he will add 1 month to him being named Yinlis.
Damn. I like how Yingless bargains with his Yingless nature. Like, do you miss being called Draconis the Wyvern? Or do you prefer being called Yingless the Yinglet?
How about this, Yinlis? I think you should sweeten the deal. Does that include your name on other things like Steam?
Thebe.
As we just continue to make him sign away his soul.
Embrace his Yinlet nature.
1 month, try
1 month,
two.
try 2.
Damn. Chatfish have altered the deal. Play the Chatfish, don't alter it any further.
He secretly likes it, says Mamu.
He secretly does. He's a big goober, that guy right there. Big goober for Chatfish.
There are Chatfish who've never seen his mysterious Draconis, the Wyvern. That's true.
Must check.
Fine. Fine to which? Making it 2 months, or it's also for the Steam name?
A big sure
He has to legally change his name.
Okay, Master Huntsman did put him in discussions. Good, I checked.
He did.
People were DMing me articles like, "Don't do that. Put it in the discussions." Like, Chatfish,
The monitor one?
Chatfish, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, this game looks like one of those games where it's on sale for 35% off, $20, whatever. But I honestly am like, I'm not sure. This might be one of those, like I would call them friend slops. Like I'm actually starting to warm to
This
Blake
actually
stuff.
might be friend slop, yes. Of it's only fun because you're really playing with friends. I remember trying the demo and being very underwhelmed by it.
Yeah, because like you can build like a choo-choo.
Because I was just playing it solo and I was kind of just but I don't think there even was guns really when I played that.
You're not entirely sold. Which Chatfish showed this?
This was
Chat bitch. Like,
Jonathan Massery.
Is it Jonathan? Is it like actually good, or are you just like chat fishing with us? It's like just fishing, it's just women. They're trying to knock off our Chatfish, but they don't look nearly as cool.
It had potential, is when I tried. I thought that, but like it needed a lot more when I tried it.
It also sounds like the developers sort of gave up on it, based on the reviews I read. And most of the popular ones. One complaint I have about Void Train is I was strongly enticed into getting it by the prominent feature of a steam locomotive in the artwork. But the steam loco will eventually be obsolete and you'll wind up replacing it with diesel. So yeah, it's great. Is that like actually what they mean or what? It's a train
I do
artist.
recall that you upgrade your train stuff. So like if you like the aesthetic of the train and all the advertisements, and now that's only the beginning train that changes right away, I'd understand not being happy.
The gameplay is that you are on rails and you point a vacuum at floating garbage for 80 hours. It's excruciatingly tedious, and I'm obsessed with it. It's chill and zen experience. My brain is off. My train is long. I am collecting wood in a purple dimension. I have never known such peace. 10 out of 10. So it's one of those things, if you can vibe with it, that'll click. But if you're looking for like
it's kind of got a Raft feeling going on.
And Raft did not click well with good old Kib. Jonathan May says, me, and just screams. Like, me what?
There he is. Squeeze him, says Master Morty.
Kill him. He's like, ah! Slaps him on the, like, frying pan.
Also, chat, we need to find... If Johan von Bieberheim, who was asked to be on Chatfish Charity, it has been funded. We need to know what your name on Discord is. Because I searched for that name, and it doesn't exist. Jonathan says, been curious about it, thought it might be like Zomboy or Barotrauma stream. I think it's a bit too, well, pun not intended, railroady to be kind of similar to those.
Yeah.
Because Barotrauma, yeah, it's get from point A to point B, but like you can go off, shoot, and explore. You don't have to necessarily follow the direct path. This, you're on rails, literally.
Been curious about it. Thought it might be a Zomboy and Barotrauma stream. Maybe. Like,
just read that.
theoretically, it could
I just
be.
read that.
I know. I'm just thinking about what he said, goddamn. But
You're
yeah,
not allowed. Not yet.
I want to see Thumpus again.
Thumpus. Thumpus. Thumpus, where you been, baby? I
Thumpus.
can't even do that again.
Thumpus reminds me of like Thumper from Bambi.
Damn.
Imagine Rapier's Thumper.
I don't know why, you just made me think of this. The Thumpers in Dune.
Thumper.
They would absolutely use those in the graboid setting.
Next up we have is gaming PlayStation 27-inch gaming monitor features launch timeline twice. Sony's revealed a new PlayStation branded gaming monitor set to launch in 2026 across the US and Japan. The 27-inch is
Wow.
designed to complement the PS5 and PS5 Pro, while also offering a compatible with PC and Mac devices, making it a versatile option for players who want a desk setup.
Chat, be wary of anything that advertises itself as gaming. It's some kind of gaming hardware.
It's usually a scheme. Or more
Because that is them
Gamers.
bloating the price to slap the word gaming on it.
Yeah, so be careful with this. Like, I'm not entirely sure. I can't really vouch for it. It's got that's the same
It
size
could
as my
be.
monitors, 2560 by 41440. Is well my one gaming monitor. I only have one.
There's Fuzzy.
Yeah, though.
And thank
Yeah,
you for your
good
generous
Fuzzy.
donations. No Hugo, though. He's still at large.
Hug
I
out
made an
Fuzzy.
honest attempt.
Go.
You did.
Thug.
But yeah, I don't really see
I think it's more the fact that Sony's now making gaming monitors.
they might be trying to branch out of the making just consoles and making gear and stuff like that. So we'll have to wait and
Is
see what
it
happens.
Monitors? Let me look at this. It's
Yeah, they're making their own 27-inch
UHD,
gaming monitor.
IPS.
27-inch monitor is actually really good for gaming. It's actually perfect in my eyes. I don't think you need bigger than
Macy,
27.
I realized that as I was reading it the first time, but then I just didn't correct myself.
Chatfish.
I mean,
Ooh.
the only thing that this could honestly offer is for specifically PS5 players, as this for anybody else, you have a lot better options, honestly, that are a lot more mature, a lot more refined monitors with a lot more features to offer.
Since the
Yeah, just look at
PlayStation
these
games
specs.
play themselves, will the PlayStation TV watch itself? It comes with a portable camera you can set up to record the screen.
What? What do you mean? Separate camera?
I was making a joke
Oh my god, I thought you were serious. I was
about
like,
what Blake just said.
since the PlayStation games play themselves, would the PlayStation TV watch itself? That's funny. Who knows? Honestly, oof. There's announced pricing. Speculation is going to monitor fall in $800,000. My
Jesus.
monitor was
No.
$400, by the way.
It's like, my monitor has more features than this, and it's half the price.
Yeah,
You
my-
are paying
mine was
for
already overpriced. in
you
my
are
opinion.
paying for the name.
Yeah,
You
no,
don't charge.
nope.
I'll take that. Let's take that $1,000 range. You could get a 3K quantum dot OLED with either high-end advanced G-Sync or FreeSync, depending on your GPU, and a whole bunch of other features for less.
You could
Or, sorry,
probably get a GameCube
not
for that.
Not less for the same price.
Yeah, I'd rather get a
The 800
GameCube.
to 1,000. Yeah, the $1,000 range is for the ultra high end. That is not this.
I'm not
This
interested
would
in
be
this.
high end. This would be high end 80 years ago.
So, the last thing we have from chat is an old game Blake posted.
Atom RPG 1.1, the Fallout knockoff. Did the release and get an update or something? 1.9.1, 1.191 enhanced edition, major update. So this was supposedly like Slavic, like Fallout 1, is what I was told. Like, there's a billion chatfish. Sometimes it takes a second to get to you. Beep, 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 beep. He's typing on his little typey keyboard. There's a monster in the corner. Dead City. Which is like the last update or whatever. I looked at it, I played this briefly, then put it down and never did again. I can't remember why. Like, it was just time or something else.
Man, we've really gotten a lot of use out of that bomb dropping footage. We should get some new ones.
We really need more.
You need a new footage of an atom bomb going off.
It's got a stalker themed cursor. I don't know why, but I remember the graphics looking better than this.
Most things look better when looked back upon.
So yeah, Atom RPG, it's basically like that. I think if I remember right, it doesn't have the most compelling story. Like, it's well received, but it's not like amazing. But I can't remember.
Isn't Get the Freeman also well received?
Damn.
Also, like, every VR game is well received, and they're almost always shit.
Shame I liked this liked so much about this game. So how close it was to the original Fallout, and sense of survival that was missing in both the old games and new games. But somehow they managed to make the combat worse. I have no idea how, considering Fallout's weakest point of the combat. Every enemy is way too overpowered. Your character is supposed to be trained recruit in combat, yet it constantly misses. Okay, so balance things. This is in German. I can't really read it. It's about Humor haben mir nicht wirklich gefallen. Und just, old school Fallout was für mich ein großer Pluspunkt. I don't know. Ist die Dialog und der Humor haben mir nicht wirklich. Sprechen Sie Deutsch? Ja. Just like, you can understand even not knowing German. It didn't have humor in Fallout-y. New updates from games.
Blake says there's a second one.
Did it come out? Atom Team. I don't know what
Swordhaven.
Atom RPG Trudegrad. Is Trudegrad the sequel? It looks like it is. Which continues the story of Atom RPG as a standalone sequel expansion and follows the traditions set by classic RPGs such as the early Fallout and Wasteland titles. So yeah, it did get a sequel, which came out in 2021, which I never heard about. They have an asterisk because at some point they were review bombed in July 2022.
The asterisk indicates off-topic reviews detected.
When did the Ukraine war start? Could be that ballpark, I'm not entirely sure. It's a Slavic RPG. A lot of Slav games were all review bombing both on either side. So maybe that was the ball point. Yes, we do have a raffle to do today, Chatfishes. I do like the power armor.
We
It
do.
does look bulky.
And it's technically a two-part raffle for 3 pocket fish for Final Fantasy 14 and 2 bucket fish for the Fireside News thumbnail, which will have to be made. So, currently, the only people on the raffle are Florial, Pondazan, Splunkjammer, Ragnarok, Yunless, myself, and Green Branch.
Damn, the bear's killing them. Yeah, the combat looks very Fallout.
Hey, look, it's power. It's Fallout power armor.
At least the power armor can do power armor mechanics like that. Different events. I mean, it looks interesting. There's a ball gag for 10 rubles.
Why is there a ball gag?
Slav armor.
Summer wants in. Mamu wants in.
So to speak. So it did get a sequel. Now, that's interesting.
India wants in, I guess.
I mean, the thing when it comes to Fallout, like, there are some spiritual successors. Underrail, Atom RPG, and a couple others I can't remember the name of at the top of my head. Are like continuations of the Fallout style legacy. But yeah, the modern Fallouts have nothing to do with that. They're just random ass shit. How do you join a raffle? Do you need
Also,
to donate to something?
I'm not deviating the list. It's a single list for both.
No, you just asked to enter the raffle.
Yeah.
And if you enter a raffle and you don't have a custom chatfish, you'll just get a chatfish with a sticker on his forehead that says your name. Until you eventually get a custom one. And don't forget to apply for custom chatfish if you haven't got one
That's
in the raffle.
true. Okay, Semper wants into raffle, but he's already on Final Fantasy.
You know what? Add me to the raffle.
Damn, Fuzzy's getting in on this.
Yeah, everybody has less of a chance if I add myself.
Damn. Okay, hello.
Mythic.
Little squirrel.
Jonathan Massey. I'm going to say Macy because it upsets you, apparently.
Damn. It's like, just screams at you, you know, just squeals like a little stuck pigly.
I'd like to be on the Fireside raffle. You're already on the raffle.
Wait, but please add me.
Doug
My
Howard
name
wants
is
on?
Doug, and it starts with a P. It's Pogue. Pogue Howard.
All right. So if Sepper can only really be on the Fireside part of the raffle.
Fallout Tactics is on this list. Atomfall. Atomfall is basically Fallout. But
Atomfall didn't
British.
seem bad or terrible, I should say.
We got 2 expansions. For what it was, for Rebellion's first foray into an immersive sim style game / RPG, it wasn't actually that bad. It was actually kind of okay. It's kind of worth like $40-$30 in my opinion.
It also gave me, like, the setting wise, it gave me more of a stalker feel of what was happening than
Yes. Also, you could
Fallout.
kill anybody in this game, by the way. That was one of the cute things. You could side with any faction, you could do anything. It was actually pretty cool. I kind of hope that Atomfall gets like a sequel or something, or they make like more, because I think Rebellion has a future making games like this. Because I think
yes,
the
they
Sniper Elite
definitely
games are
have
stuck.
potential to make amazing games. I think
Because I think Rebellion has potential.
they could even build off of what they did here.
Yep, because the big problem the Rebellion has is they're stuck with Sniper Elite. And to be frank, the Sniper Elite games are just like the same game over and over again.
They've petered out. Yeah.
Atomfall is
Yeah,
like
I-
the first opportunity they have to get out of that stuck
Atomfall.
section.
Yeah. Okay, that is on my wish list. I am interested in trying to play that through myself eventually. Yes, Spig, you are on the raffle.
Yeah, because look at this.
Is
They're mostly
India
stuck
one on
with
the
Sniper
raffle?
Elite. They're actually stuck as a studio.
Yeah, they just.
Do
keep doing
they
the same
publish
thing.
Sniper Elite, or they
No, they develop.
published? when
They
do-
develop and publish. They're their own
for
publisher.
Sniper Elite as well. Oh, well, damn. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. They're dependent.
So it's entirely their own choice. Okay.
Yeah, Rebellion is owned by a father and a son, if I remember right. I think.
No idea.
Oh,
I'm
nice.
just looking at the results. Sniper Elite has run its course, and they badly need to branch
Basically,
out
if
from
I
where
remember
Sniper
right,
Elite.
Rebellion is a family-owned sort of business, developer studio. They don't have a lot of resources. I think Atomfall was their first like breakout game, and I think it's genuinely Like, it didn't get super well received, 78%. Like, I mean, no, 70% is pretty good.
It's owned by Brothers.
Brothers. I thought that it had a dad.
It looks like it did well, because if it's got that many reviews, and, well, it sold more than we got in reviews.
Yeah, no outside brothers, no outside investors. The brothers maintain full control.
Let me check.
Because if they work on this
Two
formula and
Steam
improve it, it could be
charts.
better. I will say that Adamfall is one
it's
of those games that's a bit in that state where it's like, it's good, but it could use a bit more. And it's basically like stock British / Fallout kind of stalker kind of vibe is what it's going for.
For Steam, Adamfall had an all-time peak of 6,000 players.
Not very good.
That doesn't necessarily mean that it was only 6,000 people that bought it, mind you. It would be more than that.
I
when
mean,
it
it's
comes
better than
to
Modern Fallout, I'll say that much.
Yeah. I will give Rebellion this. They have been mostly, in fact, always fully independently funded. They fund all of their projects themselves, by and large. They've always stayed independent. So there is always a chance. It's not like they have stockholders or are publicly traded, where there are certain constraints. They have a lot more flexibility.
More news.
Grab it now, or I'll kill Fuzzy's family.
I mean, it's from Plague. Do we need it?
He's like,
Oh, I did see this. Yeah, this.
Screams.
I guess that means that this is potentially on the table again. Then.
What? No.
No.
Well, chat. New
I
game
just say-
fund.
No. This is even
Sony's
too heretical,
Concord
even
is playable again thanks to fan-made custom servers.
No.
Fan-made, like, but
To
why?
be fair, the one thing I did hear the positive thing that apparently people were saying gameplay-wise, Concord was actually pretty good. Everything else was just complete dog shit.
The gameplay was, even from my my friends that are big shooter people, they went, eh. It's like, it's
Well,
not
still,
bad,
it
but it's
being
not good.
playable is a good because game preservation.
Video game preservation, I guess, if we must. A hypocrite. Yes, it's good that it's preserved. I will say that.
Do we have
much.
any update on patch 42? I will check. I haven't personally seen anything besides just more beta branch stuff, but not so much a release date.
No particular big news as far as I'm aware of.
New.
Oh, I was at work when we were talking about Dawn of War.
It is still
You
building up
missed
project.
it.
So there is a new unstable build out.
Click here to stop Putin. Help stop Putin. I'm sorry, it's just funny.
There's a shit ton of issues. So no, it's still just beta, the beta unstable branch updates. Not so much. They're still actually testing entirely new stuff for build 42.
Mm-hmm.
Which is good. Like, it is plinking along.
Yeah, I don't really have much else to say. I mean, video game preservation-wise, it's good that the servers have stayed up, or that fans are working on restoring the servers for Concord. I don't really care for Concord, but it doesn't matter. No matter how you slice it, video game preservation is number one. That goes for things even you don't like, no matter what, because everything must be protected if we're to protect or save anything.
Okay.
Even
here-
this.
I'll just post it in here in a second. Let me just double check.
Somehow, Concord returns.
Yes, the updates after this are just hot fixes and or merchandise promotion.
Yeah, there's nothing new with Project Onboard.
Since we last spoke, is their latest official update.
Plushie and some merch stuff, which is neat. It helps raise funding. With
Yep.
stuff that we need to do too at some point.
Somehow Concord returned as Plague. And what's that, Kibbs? Chatfish plushie?
I don't know if we can get that going, sadly. As much as I wish we could.
Chat. $1 trillion Chatfish plushies.
Chatfish, promote
For
our
all.
streams everywhere. We need you to become activist Chatfish who go around promoting our streams until we
Bring
get
more
a
people
million
into this
subs.
cult, I mean, community.
So we can get Chatfish plushies. Chatfish plushie, and then they like sleep next to their fish plushie. It's the size of me and it's yellow. It's just
If I
size
squeeze it
of...
hard enough, it'll explode.
got C4 charges in it. Don't throw them unless you don't want to live anymore.
Each plushie comes handcrafted with a stick of explosive inside of it. What about Dustborn?
Oh, yes, everything should be preserved, but...
I don't think Dustborn had
Dustborn's on Steam.
only online component. Like, it's...
Yeah,
Yeah.
unfortunately. Help me.
Let's see, does Dustborn still have, like, 2 people playing it?
How many people are playing it?
I'm looking it up right now through Steam charts.
Hopefully no one. Please, God.
That means, Kibbs, you could become the... If there's no one stream playing it, you could become the greatest Dustborn streamer in the world.
No.
There's 0 people in-game. The 24-hour peak was 3. All-time peak was 76.
Oh, that's a shame.
It tanked on Steam, apparently. Oh, man.
Which game again?
Dustborn. According to Steam charts, 76 all-time peak.
Yeah, we were part of that.
Oh, that one. Yeah.
That is so terrible.
So you can move that by 1 because we were part of that. So it was only 75 people that potentially actually liked it. We were just making fun of it.
Or played it, yeah. That is amazing. What was that looting game that also flopped?
I don't remember. I mean, a lot of games come out and just sort of fucking pizzle-pazzle out of existence as soon as they release. A soccer anime game? Chatfish! Oh my god, it's actually doing very well. Holy shit.
By the way, it says copyright protected content on the stream.
What? How the fuck is that even possible? It's literally just a fucking store page, you piece of shit thing.
I also looked at the anime soccer game. I don't understand why it was being promoted. Oh, it actually has Okay, it actually has positive. When I looked at it, there was like 100 reviews. When I looked at it, there was 100 reviews and it was front page on Steam. Like, it had a banner, and I didn't understand how.
Oh my god, maybe I should grab articles from Steam because Chatfish, like, look, this is popular. We can talk about popular shit.
Popular, yeah. Buy the $70 anime soccer game, Kibbs.
Oh my god, the fact that 3,229 people
It's
bought
made by
that.
Level 5 Inc. Is that a Chinese team?
Probably.
Which one?
Level 5 Inc.
This doesn't very
look
look like a game for the most part. I mean, it might be Japanese. Or Korean.
Could be.
Japanese.
Both. Hey, look at me.
Yeah, but Japanese gaming companies also occasionally
Yeah, it's Level 5.
are owned by Chinese.
5 Inc. is a Japanese gaming developer.
Okay. And they probably made it $70 because that way people knew that there was a high quality game. There's 25,000 people playing it, says Czar. That's not amazing.
25.
For, like, what is apparently for it to have front page, like, banner.
No, it happens. Don't they pay for that?
Do they?
I can think of.
Yeah, I believe
I thought
so.
it was literally if it was a big name release, it would get that.
I think it depends on sales, or how if you accrue a sudden influx of sales at release, or something like along those lines.
Blueprint? RV there yet is in slightly better peak, basically.
Ooh, that did not do well. That bombed. This is a
Well,
game
when
Robin
we-
said
yeah.
to check out, or to keep it on. Oh, NetEase. I'm not surprised.
It's NetEase, and it looks. I looked at this. The gameplay looked really bad. It's also bad Wushu. Well, most Wushu's bad.
What is Wushu?
Chinese,
Martial arts.
medieval fantasy martial arts, basically.
I just sum it up as Chinese.
Of
martial
basically
arts.
like chi, magic, shit. Take drugs, improve your chi, that kind of stuff.
Take drugs, improve your chi.
Meditate.
Anna 117 is basically bombing
It's just
right
magic.
now, as far as I'm aware.
It's got more than Anna. Yeah.
Yeah,
when I
that's
looked
what
at them, it
saw-
did.
when I saw NetEase. NetEase knows how to market and give good marketing material and good images and everything, but you always wait for the results. which
Look at the. I mean, this
Go
trail
figure.
looks a high quality and shit, doesn't it?
yeah,
I mean,
this
think
is why a lot of if it's Tencent or NetEase, you gotta take their marketing with a massive grain of salt. Doesn't mean it's gonna be always gonna be bad.
So
It's
you
just
should
measure
play the video
expectations.
where it's gameplay and he's just walking on the roof and it just enemies come up, he clicks a button, character does thing, and then he runs along the roof some more.
Is it this?
It looked really bad. It might be this one. I think I skipped ahead.
Hey, knock on door. Yeah, I'm Chinese. Is that okay?
I'm the main character.
What?
He used his chi to grab the weapon off the table, Gibbs. It's
Ooh.
Chinese fantasy magic.
Telekinesis. That's what it is.
Hello, honorable Chinese Chatfish. Oh, he stepped on him. Fuck. What
Yep,
an asshole.
it was this video.
Wait, what? Did he just
Look,
go off someone's head?
click, and he did. I used a Chinese magic to make him freeze.
This looks like press a button, instant death.
Like I said, it's bad wushu.
I twisted their
like you're saying it's
testicles
wuxia.
360 degrees. They are now paralyzed in pain. Ah!
That is a distinct possibility.
Dead
Oh,
Chatfish.
yes, fishing.
That kind of fishing's banned.
Damn. Ancient Chinese strategy. A frenzy Chatfish. Chinese candles. Chinese
Something like
vistas.
When I looked into
Chinese
it, it
rocks.
looks like
Chinese
bad
snow.
wushu.
Chinese
Which
snow.
Wushu, it's generally
You
just
said
bad,
it twice.
but-
Chinese sun. Chinese man. Chinese
Yeah,
flowers.
yeah,
Oh fuck! Those are leaves. Chinese grass. Chinese sticks. Chinese maple leaves. Maple leaf magic.
Oh look, it made a yin yang.
Chinese boat. Run on water.
It looks really bad.
Chinese moon. Like Chinese everything. Oh my god, the music.
A lot of this looks by the numbers, open world.
This looks painful.
A lot. So what's co-op open world? Because this wasn't free to play.
It's free to play with gacha elements, but I don't think it's gacha characters. I think it's like outfits and equipment.
That's terrible.
Whatever.
That sounds actually terrible.
Yeah.
Oh my god, the fucking.
This sounds Chinese.
Ah, xiao, xi shuao, xi shuao, xi shuao. Zhe xiao, xi xiao, xiao, xiao.
Mascot with gacha pay to win.
Chatfish. Oh, 上方是放松. Chatfish. Like Chatfish.
I found a great summary of Wushu. Well, you might as well send the summary of Wushu while you're at it, Blake, because if you're so adamant, there's a difference.
Oh, a glorious Chinese god. And Chinese tiger, cat, panther. And Chinese white man. My eyes are brown.
There's a battle pass?
I hate this. Chat should play this for 6 years.
Chat, we have a new fund. Make him play
Chat, please
this.
play Chinese game. Oh yeah, good luck. Chat ain't gonna fucking fun this. Chat be fucking nuts. Chatfish want to go where winds meet. Oh, Chatfish. Oh, Chatfish discover wind.
We're
oh,
me.
Wind blow Chatfish.
Like?
You like?
Robin, if you're listening, tell us why you were initially interested. I'm actually legit interested.
China.
No, I don't think that's the reason. Actually, no, that might be.
Yeah, it having traditional and simplified Chinese as full audio tells me that it's a Chinese-made game, and that explains. That's everything I need to hear.
Who's the developer?
Oh,
Let me look that
Chatfish. Strong is the fin on dorsal fin.
Everstone Studio is the
The
developer.
chatfish dorsal fin, much
Fishing.
stronger.
Yep, China.
Blade,
No,
blade.
I could tell it was Chinese made based on how the art looked and well, the audio was a dead giveaway as well. Like
Yes.
they
yes,
they
yes,
kind of
and
have a
yes.
certain Chinese slop quality to them a
A
lot of the
Chinese
time.
a shrub.
You have been noticing that with Genshin Impact, with this, one other game I can't think off the top of my head. I think it was I'm not talking about that Dark Souls-like one. Something else. You do get this samey artistic feel from it. The new Age of Empires DLC. Kibbs, you'll love it, Alexander.
What about Chatfish?
Your...
This is a game I've heard about. You guys have talked about this shit.
It's
Shut
enjoyable.
up. Let's look at it. That's disgusting. There's cigarettes in that. There's
Cigarettes make you run faster.
They do.
RVs are not very durable. I want you to know that.
That thing breaks very easily and falls apart.
It's
Case in point, look at it in that scene.
This game is art.
This looks actually kind of funny.
It is.
It is decently fun, yes.
During a previous one, Rapier
Dang.
Eye, Morty, and Ghost did, we tried to do some of the more unoptimal routes, and it was hilarious.
That's quite funny. Bread and slop? Yes, this is bread and slop, but this might
It
be
actually
better.
is. I believe it was Ghost made the comment. It's basically better peak because you actually have to cooperate in this.
The puzzles are much more... The puzzling and traversing is much more enjoyable.
It actually encourages and requires cooperation.
And if you want to do an unoptimal route, you can actually attempt and may accomplish it, even if the predestined route is clear. If you just want to do something weird route, you could totally do that.
It's also not a game you can do solo, like,
At all.
No,
realistically.
you need at least 2 people minimum, preferably 4, because that's when it's fun.
Well,
There's a third Little Nightmare. Boomer Slops as Indio.
Little Nightmare 3, I've looked at reviews of that. It's...
Now, Kibbs,
Eh.
before you start just looking on, you do have it so Steam will not show you adult games, right?
I hope. Just like, pushy! And then they just disappear.
And then banned.
But I do think this is probably a decent spot to wrap it, as it has been about 8 hours since we started streaming. And we do have a watch-along to do for Chatfish tonight for Monster Hunter. That's right, chat.
Indeed.
The fabled Monster Hunter stream is tonight. So we'll see
But
you
we
in
have a
that.
raffle to do.
That's true. Raffle time. Quickly, push those raffle fishes. Now! So,
Well, now I don't want to.
I'll do it.
Chat bitches squeal at me. Chat bitches. Like, you can't call us that because we'll...
By
So
the
which
way,
do you want to do first? The Pocket Fish for Final Fantasy or the
Final Fantasy.
Fireside Bucket Fish? Okay.
Final Fantasy and then Fireside.
If it lands, then remove Semper
Oh, he's-
for the Final Fantasy. He's already on it. He doesn't want to be on Final Fantasy again.
What about chat bitches? Like, chat bitches love being called bitches. Oh my god, why do you
So
like
you have
it?
to add him back in after the first 3.
Alright. You ready?
Yeah.
This is for the Final Fantasy Pocket Fishes. Final Fantasy Fishes. Holy shit.
Damn it.
Chump ass.
Congratulations.
Good job, chump ass. Next up we have... Hey, Microsoft. Oh my god, it's gonna be a Mythic! Congratulations, Mythic. Next Chatfish and
Chinese
final
Raffle.
Chatfish. Grunge cucked Yingless. He's like, yeah.
Denied.
I think Yinless won on Fireside more, so that's sad.
Alright, just post the same list again, right? And that's it?
But as Emperor?
Sure. Yeah.
Yes,
Let's do it that way.
Okay.
That's actually probably better.
Alright, so this is
Yeah.
for the 2 bucket fish for the Fireside thumbnail. So this is the fireside streams that we do now. These will have annual thingies. Or annual, we'll see how many fireside streams we'll do. Or thumbnails. No fucking way.
Yes.
Oh my god, India won.
I'm willing to gift my pocket fish if someone wants it.
I cannot believe Indio got onto the fight.
I'll take it.
For Final Fantasy?
Yeah.
Chad, if you donate, I'll give it to you.
He sells his slot. Alright, this is the last bucket fishy slot. Bucket.
Semper gets it. Just so India has it for Semper again.
Semper will make sure he's
Oh,
on
it's
no
gonna
matter what.
be Green Branch.
Damn,
Green
double
Branch won
winner.
twice? Fuck.
Alright, chat. Does anyone want to claim that, or is you gonna say that Fuzzy take the pocket fish for Final Fantasy? All I ask is one measly donation.
Well, that donation can come in Streamlabs after we close stream. Because I need to start setting up things. Because we have a watch along we have to do. Thank you for your generous donations. Thank you very much, Chatfishes. And we will see you in the Discord. Take care and have a good night,
See ya.
fishes.